not even on camera at all. You didn't hear my voice. You hear nothing. Just my vision.
You just get my thoughts.
You just see the vision.
Are we live right now?
I can't wait for Paradise 20 right now. This is creepy shit.
Yes, sir. You already know we are back in this motherfucker. You already know what the fuck going on. There's
I'm too fucked up to be live right now.
I swear to God, I am too.
We should not be.
I'll say
If y'all don't see me, if y'all see me go to sleep, don't say I ain't tell you so.
Real shit.
Damn, I just spilled a whole goddamn mess.
This is the second drink to spill today.
The second?
Second.
Second one?
Tell me that. You should have told me this is the first.
He just spilled that shit.
Who just did it too?
He just spilled the fuck out
Y'all
that
so
cup.
messy.
Y'all so messy, goddamn. I'm spilling drinks in this bitch.
Right,
Including yourself.
Right.
For real.
Go ahead, Slips McGee. Go ahead and clean that up. Woozy. Sloppy.
Feel this ass on me.
On me.
Hey, man, that's no sounds, bro.
Nah, wobble his ass one more time because he said no. Wobble. Yeah, fuck it. Just because he said don't do it.
Y'all fucked up, man. Y'all mean.
Oh, we?
Mean. Yeah.
Bruh. You stupid. Yeah, you ain't know we had. You stupid.
Bro.
You been working on this soundboard.
I'm going crazy, my boy. I'm so
Hey,
glad.
I fuck with it. I ain't gonna cap.
We
I
up in
fuck
this.
with
So
it.
hell you talking about? Yes, sir. It is 919 on the docks. You already know what the fuck is going on. We in this motherfucker lit. I'm kind of sobering up right now. Yes, sir. Ski, but my nigga Low still drunk in the bitch. I fucks with it.
Yeah, nah, I'm sober now.
You sober now?
Immediately.
Okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap with y'all. Play some music, man. Give me in the vibe, man.
I took a couple shots of water.
We can't leak what we
Took a
want.
couple shots of water.
You said what?
I said we can't leak what we want.
I'm already feeling
Oh,
you.
you mad?
Nigga, we done leaked
I sure
everything.
am actually.
Oh, y'all in the last stream? Damn, y'all don't leak all that. Oh.
Can't leak what we want to leak.
Everything's out.
We done leaked everything.
Everything.
Damn, I ain't gonna cap with y'all. I'm mad I missed it. I was involved in a little bit.
You feel me?
But hey, if you ain't catch it, you better go catch it.
Hey, no, for real, that Liq Talk is up right now. Go ahead on YouTube and go peep that.
If you miss Cam, he's back.
Yeah, you already know, huh?
That is
You can't miss me, yeah.
Hold up, I'm finna reconnect this bitch. Oh, hurry up and press the button.
I
Ooh,
be wanting to share this link
ooh.
on Facebook, but I don't think people need to know what the hell I be doing.
Hell
You
yeah, we
should.
know. What the fuck you be doing?
You should.
Hey, man.
Exactly.
What you be doing on that Facebook, on that book?
Look, I exist in a duality.
In the book?
My Texas me and my Ohio me are not the same people.
Oh,
Duality.
what that mean?
I mean,
What that mean?
I live a different life here.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's funner here.
Okay.
Hey.
You're retarded.
Hey, I did hear that it's supposed to be snowing and shit and cold, like record-breaking cold that we haven't had in forever.
Yes,
this coming
ma'am.
weekend. Then nobody told. I don't know, whoever the hell wished for a white Christmas, you need your ass whooped.
So, hey, this bring back a story.
Love White Christmas.
Hey, hit the little, clack, clack, clack.
Two sounds at once.
So y'all remember that the freeze out that we
The
had here?
snowpocalypse?
Yeah. Hey,
You saying that with too much joy.
cause I ain't gonna count with you. That was like a bonding experience with the Paradise family. Yeah,
I was selling them plates.
yeah.
I
It
was not there for that.
was a crazy ass time, but damn.
I had $10 spaghetti plates.
Yeah, we kind of.
It was doing it up.
Damn, my stutter be going crazy when I be drunk. But we made, I guess we made a better experience out of a negative situation.
Y'all, Lowe's eating an apple. Thank you.
No.
I bet it looked good.
Good, I'm glad.
Oh,
So
fresh.
that just look good.
But yeah, so what I was saying was like, even though Powers was out, like we couldn't do shit.
Boy, what? I have no
We
heat.
was in a hotel. Dude.
We was in a hotel room
Yeah.
with 2 beds. It was small, but we had like a little view that we could see like fucking everything. Like we could see the whole city and shit. So we was like, fuck it. Hey, we here, we each other, like we got food, we drunk in this bitch, we got drink, we got some smoke.
We got everything everybody didn't have.
Yeah, and we was just in that bitch
No,
chilling.
not
Like
for
for
real.
like literally like what was like a week? Like it was damn near a week. Like
It was a week.
yeah, we was in
Yeah.
that we was in this hotel room for a week.
Y'all had a much better experience than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was with my very crazy.
We even did live at the docks in that bitch.
Yeah, dude.
We did live at docks. Yep, we did everything that whole week.
Sound like a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
My week during the snowpocalypse was not it.
Oh no.
Tell
What
us.
happened? What happened?
Oh, bro. I mean, to tell a story about the snowpocalypse is to tell the story about my situation prior to. I had moved. I mean, I'll drop.
Look at Cam Price. That nigga like,
Huh? Yeah.
T.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
I mean,
Sweet tea on. Sweet.
I'll name drop.
Get your tea.
I'll name drop. I don't care. I lived at ballpark. Don't do it.
Ooh,
Never do
ballpark.
it.
Hell
Don't do
no.
Ooh.
it. Ever.
Worse.
It's converted college housing, structured the same. Yeah, no, for real. Each, no matter how old these people is, they treated the same way. Where these are grown individuals being put into these apartments, not knowing who the fuck they're gonna be living with. You got your own bedroom and your own bathroom.
It's a roommate situation?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Ballpark is structured
You
like
buy it
grown
out, though.
housing,
Ooh.
but with
Buy it out.
grown ass individuals that you don't know exist. All you know, and this is still a fine line. All you know is that they're the same gender as you. Maybe, bro.
Oh.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And it's not even in an offensive way. I mean, for real, you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. Because when I moved in, all I knew was their name. I didn't know anything about them, how old they were, or nothing. I lived with 2 different people. I lived with Rosa. She was from...
Don't name drop. Don't name drop. Don't name drop.
She's an older woman in her 60s. She was from Colombia. She's a sweet...
Fucking name drop.
Yeah, right. Wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. My other
That's
roommate.
why.
Yes. I'll name drop her. She was a beautiful lady. Wonderful. The other one, she's crazy, so I'm gonna leave that out of it. She was twice my age, and for some reason she was hell bent to try to torture the fuck out of me like I gave a damn. But like, I used to be in my room and get woken up with banging on my wall, and you know how people talk loud on the phone but talk extra loud on purpose?
Hell yeah.
So she would bang on the wall on purpose to wake me
Oh,
up.
hell
and then
nah.
talk shit through the wall.
Oh.
Fake on the phone or real on the phone. I don't fucking know. It happened several
hell no.
times where she
We
banged on the wall
fighting.
and then I'm
Oh
awake.
yeah. What?
But the crap,
I'm pulling up.
the
Hey.
kicker was this for me was like, we saw each other in the kitchen. Don't say shit to my face, but you got all the shit to say behind your bedroom.
I'm knocking on your door. I can't
And you
help it.
woke me the fuck up when I work at night. Like, this happened more than once. So she would do shit like this, and then like there was one time I'm in the kitchen making food. We make eye contact, and I look away from her. I hear her later the next day on her real or fake phone call talking about this bitch couldn't even make eye contact with me. That's not it. I don't pay you not 2 cents, and I ain't trying to fight in this bitch. It's a small apartment.
People be living 2 different lives.
And hey, bro,
What?
and when I tell you when the snowpocalypse
What?
hit, she's from Texas, so she didn't
2
know how to
different lives.
survive in the cold. She was real fucking nice to me in the winter. Didn't know how to survive the power out, how to warm up a space. I'm from Ohio. I know how to survive power outages in the fucking cold. Not all the time do I enjoy it, no, but I know how to not suffer. So, I mean, people was hating on the Northerners during that time. Like, y'all know how to live. We do, but do we want to be here? No.
Hell yeah.
Boy,
Y'all do
no.
know how to live in that damn cold
Bro,
shit, man.
but
Fuck
one-
that cold shit.
Fuck.
that cold shit.
Once the snowpocalypse was
Chicago all
over,
the
she
way,
kicked up
baby.
the crazy times too. She started doing wild shit. I was worried that she was gonna start breaking my stuff,
Cold and white Christmas.
bruh.
It's the only time I like white shit.
Steven got offended.
I don't give a fuck.
He's like, "Oh, really?"
I'm glad the only time I like white shit.
Man, she like ramped up the crazy after the snowpocalypse was over. My dad was like, write it out. Because if anything happens, I'd rather it be property damage or if she fuck with your stuff or feel like your safety. Otherwise, ignore the bitch.
I got a question out of that.
And that white sauce that they be putting on that shawarma
Alfredo?
shit.
Oh yeah,
on that halal shit.
The tahini.
Whatever.
Oh,
that
that
white sauce.
that white sauce.
Yo,
What is
tzatziki.
I
that?
don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
I hate it.
It's
It's
tzatziki
white,
sauce.
but I love it because it
It's
tastes so
yeah.
good, nigga.
It's called tzatziki sauce.
That shit good.
That shit fire, bro, for real.
Whatever the fuck it's called, that shit bust.
But for real, them halal spots with the white sauce, man, you get that rice, the beef, the whatever you want to put in the lettuce.
Making us hungry.
You can
so-
even get shawarma.
What?
That's why I say the shawarma be.
The shawarma, yeah. Shout out to
All the halals.
Shout out to Halal and Bros. That's my boy. That's my boy out there. You can get his truck on Guadalupe Street over there in front of UT, and then you can get him on what's that street in front of damn, what's that bar? Nah, the Green J, right by the Green J. His truck is literally right by the Green J. That's where I met him at, bro. Oh, buddy, been booming like for the past 2 years. He started off with one truck, and the next thing I knew, then he got 2 trucks. I said, "Damn, bro, you booming." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, my brother. We do good business. We do good business." I was like, "Hell yeah, you do good business. I love your wings." And next thing I know, bro, this man is sitting on 6 trucks right now. That's crazy,
Shout out.
right? Shout out Halal Bros.
That's how the Brazilian food truck is. It's off of
Brazilian
26.
food truck.
Yeah,
What?
it's called Espada de Brazil.
Bruh.
That shit
So,
busting. They got their own version of a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta try that.
Boy, that bitch come with either fries, mashed potatoes. But if you ask
Them
for
Philly cheesesteaks be on point.
you ask for the low special, he gonna put mashed potatoes and fries on your sandwich, and then give you a side of both.
damn.
So you gonna have,
That's that shit. That's all that garbage.
bro. I gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh, and that's how you know that's
That
that
was,
good
whoa,
shit.
that was
Wait,
every day.
damn.
That was eating every day.
Oh,
Twice
that's
a day.
that good,
I was eating that bitch.
You know what I
twice.
mean?
Like, I'm like, yeah, let me get the fries and the mashed
Wait.
potatoes.
That's that soul food.
God damn.
I'm dipping the fries. And
You said you had a
This
question.
nigga
about
Nari coming back because he yawning. He coming back, y'all.
This nigga.
You before we got distracted
That
with food,
weed
you
on
said you had a question.
I love that shit, bro. Hit it again.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out at RP DJ Dre, man.
R.I.P.
Yes,
Long live
Sirski.
Yes, Sirski, Slizzle Lizard. Y'all know what it is.
Before we got distracted with food, you said you had a question, Cam.
Oh, damn, I ain't gonna count with you. That food distracted the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Food is the best distraction.
If only you could get a full off of imagination.
It got my belly a tumbling and rumbling, huh?
I'm definitely hungry as hell right now.
Yes, Sirski.
I wish China House was open.
But yeah, it was something that you were saying. What was the last conversation?
Regarding
we
a
had?
roommate or about the winter?
The winter. So everybody sitting here, would y'all rather be in a cold or hot?
Hot.
Cold.
So why? And start from where you go ahead.
Why hot over
why would
cold?
you? Yeah, exactly.
It's way less uncomfortable.
Yeah. The cold hurt.
So do the
The
hot.
cold, no, bro.
The hot hurt.
Step on hot pavement.
Sunburn.
No.
Lot of people get sunburned too.
Step on hot pavement with no socks.
As a
on.
melanin
Exactly. That shit
individual,
burn.
as a melanin individual who takes care of my skin, usually don't have an issue with sunburn, so that's not really a thing. I tan beautifully.
We talking on the pavement
And then
underneath your
two,
feet.
It can be
After a
hot,
scorching day.
and you can get hot to a limit, but cold is something else. It permeates down to your bones. That shit hurts.
So do heat. What if it's
No,
motherfucking
'cause then
155
you
degrees?
get sore.
What if it's 155 degrees?
You know what? It's been that here. It's been hot as fuck here,
That's what
but
I'm
you
saying.
know
Like
what?
you could literally cook shit off the floor.
I've seen,
Yeah.
my neighbor dropped their groceries in the cul-de-sac, and I thought it was some cartoon shit because their eggs started to
Like,
scramble.
look, I ain't gonna lie. Chicago gets so cold, bro. Chicago gets so cold.
That wasn't already gonna take a little stretch break, huh?
Chicago gets so cold, bro.
You just blow my business.
Hey,
up.
go ahead, look. Go ahead.
I put a alright. So my grandma room, like the window in her room got busted, like right after she passed, type shit.
Oh damn.
So then, like, it was freezing, nigga. Like, it was winter time. Like,
See, that's why I couldn't do
just
that.
hit. It just hit like the end of November,
Hell
coming
no.
into Christmas. So like, it's below, nigga. Like, it's -30 type shit. Like, Like zeros, we don't even hear that shit. You feel
Oh,
me? We in the negatives.
Say.
So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You said we don't even hit zero. We hit the negative.
Yeah, for real.
Oh God.
we in negatives.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
that.
look,
Negative. What you
Did-
feeling
did
right
they-
now?
Fuck that
did they keep school in session until y'all reached the negatives?
Boy, they kept school. Boy,
with
we
the
did not
negatives.
miss a day of school.
Man,
It could
what?
be
remember-
blizzard. It could be
I
blizzard and
remember
all
going
type
to
of
like
shit.
sixth grade with negative 13.
Don't keep going, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Where I'm from, we cancel school if it's leak.
We keep going. So look, I'm gonna make
Real.
the story short. So boom, I get a picture of water. I'm like, I want to see how cold it gets. So I get a whole picture of water, you know. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it in the room, see if that bitch freeze.
Yeah.
By the time I woke up, that bitch with a block eyes.
Oh, yep.
Oh shit!
Imagine that
You
being
said
your steps.
wait.
Hell no.
Say that one more time.
I went to sleep with a picture of water. I was doing this, like I say, I'm a mad scientist. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
yeah.
I'm like, shit, let me experiment. Like, it's cold and a bitch in here. So I'm like, all right. I put the picture of water. So I woke up in the morning. And by the morning time, that bitch was a block eyes.
Oh my God!
Most dead.
I couldn't do it. I swear to God,
Yeah.
man, what?
Because remember, the window was broke. So, like, oh, that cold.
Cold air.
It's, oh, and
imagine-
it froze the.
yeah.
You know how cold that gotta be.
Yes.
You know how.
Imagine that being your steps.
Oh God.
Yeah,
no.
for real. No bullshit.
Man, what?
We had
Yeah,
these
like
long
a-
ass
Hell
steps
no.
leading up to our
Imagine
front
that
door.
shit
of the
smacking
school.
your ass in the
What?
morning when you got to go to school.
Oh, I ain't
Off the
going.
school bus?
I'm not going. What?
No, like, fresh off your mama,
Oh,
like, get your ass up.
I'm walking
Yeah.
right back in the house. I swear to God, my asthma hit. You got me.
my asthma hit. Ain't none of that.
You got me
get
fucked. I'm that type of person, man. So even in the military, people used to pick on me. I don't give a fuck. So like in the morning, you got morning formation. We have the little alarms, the little fucking horns, or whatever. You got to salute when the horn going on. I used to be in that bitch shaking, saluting. That bitch, everybody be laughing while they saluting too. They're like, this nigga Myers, bro. This nigga shaking. Why he shaking like that? He shaking like a soft shaking. Like this nigga.
Hell no.
You know, they used to pick on me in the morning. 'Cause we in shorts and a short sleeve.
No.
I already know.
It is below 20 degrees. I am shaking I'm out there. I'm from South Carolina, man.
Of course I'm shaking.
Yeah.
What? I'm out there. And you want me saying like this and put my hand up like, man, what?
Hell nah.
I'm out there shaking. People laughing at me and shit. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what y'all think, man. I ain't built for this. I don't give a fuck. They come, and then the audacity of these niggas.
Oh. No, when it's cold, everyone got the audacity.
They sent my ass to Korea.
Oh.
I'm thinking Korea, like, Korea, it's a great, experience, Asian, cool. Like, let me learn. I ain't realize it get cold.
I
It
I ain't realize it hit
The one they hit in Korea, this nigga said, oh, fuck.
He said, oh shit, this is real snow. Oh.
Yeah, not just real snow. I'm
lot.
talking about a lot of real
Oh, yeah.
snow. I'm talking about, and these
Hell
niggas
no.
keep driving.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
They got hot springs that they go to only in the winter.
And I was pointing. I was like, "Damn, that's a lot." They was like, "Yeah, okay."
That's how I felt
They
like.
cars be this
Like
damn.
when all the cars was crashing during the pandemic, bro, I'm literally sliding and gliding around.
And laughing. And they're
I'm
like,
like, what the fuck wrong
oh,
with
I
y'all
remember.
stupid ass?
To be honest with you, yeah. So during the pandemic, during the little ice thing, this nigga Low the only one getting around. We sitting here looking at him like,
Facts.
how you pulling up us at the hotel?
Everywhere.
We trapped.
Everywhere.
And we had this nigga Low pulled with plates. He could his food and everything.
Good.
I had places.
Hit the claps. Big Low pulled up with the plates and all, feathers and everything, bro. Big shout out to Low.
That's what it is.
That man said, bro, I'm from Chicago, bro. This ain't nothing.
Everybody like, bro, you outside?
Yes.
Yes.
He said, you my sixth delivery. Like,
Not only was I outside, bro, I was at every club.
oh shit.
I was at every club.
Bro, he literally said, bro, yours my sixth dropout. Like drop off.
Well,
I'm
Like,
going-
couldn't nobody
I'm going
get
two
food.
more spots after this. I said, damn.
Like, and then that's
no.
how I met the YouTubers. Because
Yeah.
all of us was in that hotel, bro. Like
I remember that shit,
everybody
yeah.
was in that hotel.
Hold on, y'all. I'm drunk
then
as hell. I
they
ain't
was
even
down
gonna
the
lie to
street.
y'all.
You said what?
I'm drunk as hell. I ain't even gonna.
It's time for him to go home.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down on this sofa for a second. Then come back in this bitch, but we are still live. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and watch out for y'all. You feel me? No.
That man literally just stepped off, so I guess I gotta take over the fucking spot.
Shit, I go hit the
I got y'all. Don't worry. It's Big Cam in the building.
Where he gets his energy from, I have no idea.
He ain't had no energy this whole time.
Fucking up. That's the right sound. You right.
Nah, fuck
That's
you.
the
That ain't
right
what it
sound.
was.
Yep, that's correct.
That was his energy earlier, huh?
Nah, hell no. What was that shit?
What you want to look for?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta learn these. I gotta learn this real
Then
quick.
this the-
Give me a minute. Damn! Oh, that's my damn.
That's
I like
damn.
it. Damn.
My bad, y'all. Oh, we in this building. You see me, we in there. Looking good, looking fly, looking Yeah. So, back to what we was talking about. I don't do that code. I can't help it. Like the code is
I can't
not
do the
where
heat,
it's
bro.
at.
Like,
I'm
I'd
just-
rather put on layers and layers and layers of clothing and be in the cold than be butt ass naked, still sweating balls in the heat.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, so I feel like I can prepare for the heat more because I can take my clothes off. Like if
I
I
can add
have a
clothes.
hot, but if I'm in the cold, yeah, you can add clothes, but the more clothes you add, yeah, you gonna feel good. But
Rarely.
for a minute, yeah, exactly. After the time go by, that shit gonna get. So I was in Korea and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm gonna add clothes. I'm not nigga that layer. So yeah, I look like I got maybe a t-shirt on and some pants, but nah, no, I don't. I got some.
No, me.
The-
I got
the-
thermal.
No, my bad. No, I start beyond the thermals. We call them long johns. Oh no, my bad.
I got a long
No, not long johns. No. The long johns were thermals. It was the very skinny
The
like
second skin.
It's like silk wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to put the little silk pants on, the silk long sleeve on. Then I put
Athleisure.
the long john shit on. Then I put the thermals on. Then I put my regular jean, my regular long sleeve on. Then I put my jacket on. Then I put my overcoat, like a little fur
See, you
coat.
you
And
missed two
then I
t-shirts.
put the
You gotta put 2 t-shirts on before that. Like you got a long john, and then once you put that on and the thermals on, then
See,
you got
maybe
two
I was
t-shirts.
missing something. Maybe I was. I
Then
was
you
still
gotta
cold.
put on 2 pairs of jogging pants before you put your jeans on.
2 pair.
2 pairs.
Depending on where you at.
See, I didn't. See, I was in Korea. I didn't know that.
I said you got layers.
I thought I was good.
I'm a nigga that go outside and play football, layered up during the snow.
Oh my God, during
Oh,
When the
shit.
snow coming down and mush underneath my feet, like I'm one of them.
The thing that used to piss me off the most was getting ready for football games. Because, man, there is not enough layers to put because you already know it's cold as fuck. You're going to start sweating. You're about to get dirty. There's only so many.
And that
Yes,
sweat,
so
like
many
when that
ball-
sweat, when
Bro.
that wind hit that sweat, that be
Bro,
the
it's
worst.
like ice. I remember playing and I had 2 pairs of long johns
Nah,
under
that's
the
worst.
pads.
When that
What?
wind, when
Thick
that wind hit
socks.
that sweat, nigga,
Yes,
that's the
the
worst.
thick socks with the cleats. But then like you could gloves. There's nothing to save you right here. Like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the face, all you have is that shield, and that's if you have a shield. I
Yeah.
didn't. So everything was sweating, froze.
He's just
Frozen.
like, fuck, like, God
Cold.
damn, like,
You try to catch the ball, you
man,
can't
what-
feel your damn.
I remember one time,
hands.
so you know, I got my
Fingertips
beard and my muscles.
frozen.
So in the military, everybody used to hate him. I was the only one that was in reg, so you couldn't hate on me. I was always in regulations, but I had the best mustache.
Oh my God, the job
And
or something.
but
Shout out Lieutenant Ward. We
when
had
I was
Lieutenant
in
Ward for that.
Korea, I swear to God, it got so cold when I was on we call it guard. Like I was in the field. I was doing like a 6-day rotation, whatever. And I was E5 at the time, so like, so you the sergeant in charge. So me and like 3 other soldiers, we got left to watch the equipment because we was doing the build. So we out there all night. I'm thinking it's cool. Like, bro, this ain't nothing. Like, thank God we away from the company. Like, just like relaxing. Man, when I'm telling you, when that sun went down, that temperature dropped, and we ain't got no tent. I'm looking at my soldier. I'm like,
Nope.
bruh. And I touched my mustache.
Ice.
And Sergeant, a Specialist Parker, shout out my homie. He from Ghana. Yeah, shout out Parker, bro. 4E Parker, I will never forget. That nigga said, hey, Sudge, your stash is gone. I said, what? What are you talking about, bro? He said, bro, look. I said, damn. It literally, like, the edges of my stash, like, when I flicked it, it froze off. I said, damn, it's that cold out here. And to continue that story, so he's like, fuck, it's cold. I'm telling myself, I'm like, man, it's cold. Man, getting these trucks, putting them keys in, turn this motherfucker on. Like, bro, like, we ain't got to freeze. Like,
Not tonight.
Everybody said, thank you, Sergeant Myers. Thank you. So, Parker told me, he said, this is why we fuck with you, Sergeant. Like, fuck them other ones. Like, we fuck with you because you use your head. So we sit in the truck, whatever. We got them bitches turned on, like the heat running. We sitting there chilling. I was sleep. I dozed off for a second. I was like, man, it's cold. It's cozy in this hoe. Next thing I know, I get a It was. I'm like, what? And it was. I said, what the fuck going? Like, what's that sound? And I look. It's a nigga. He here tapping my window. I said, oh, shit, it's a Korean. It was one of the Korean military that we was working with. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to roll my window now. I said, hey, what's up? He didn't speak good English, but he said, hey, you cold? You cold? I said, hell yeah, we freezing. We cold as hell. He said, hey, our tent this way. Y'all come. Bring everyone. I said, hell. Hey, Parker, tell the troops, hey, we moving this way. So he went, got everybody, whatever, and we walked down, we followed him. And we get to this, he had like this little tent set up. I was like, oh, this cool as hell. When we walk in, we open it up. He got this big ass table in there, and they playing cards. And I was like, oh, what y'all doing in here? Like, it's all Koreans, and they all Korean military. I'm like, oh, what y'all doing? Like, oh, y'all playing cards? And guess what they playing? Spades.
Stop it.
I'm like, what y'all know about some damn spades? They in here playing and they running it. They running. I'm sitting here like, okay.
Nah, fuck them up and some
and we walk in. And
I'll fuck anybody up.
Buddy said like y'all eat, y'all hungry. And I was like, yeah, we've been here all day. Like last thing we ate was chow. It was like a defect. Actually, it wasn't no defect. It was field chow. They had brought food out to us. We ate or whatever. He said, okay, we gonna cook. I said,
okay.
Bro, it is 2:00 in the morning. What y'all mean y'all gonna cook? When they said they gonna cook, they cook. Man, that man went outside, set this little pit, put this little thing on top. I don't even know what to call it. It was like a little barrel thing. Like he put a thing on top, put a little rack on it. He said, anything y'all don't eat? I said, no. He said, okay, we gonna cook all. I said, okay.
You said everything.
I said, cook, hey, whatever y'all want. Like, we out here. Like, we gonna be out here till the morning. Like, hey, we ain't got nothing. He said, okay, cool. They cooking and doing their thing. Then came back in. He said, y'all thirsty? Like, y'all drink or drink. I was like, yeah, we drink. Like, we got our canteen. I'm in the military, so we got our canteen. Like, we had our water. Like, we're good. But he was like, no.
You drink.
He said, soju, like soju.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
No. So I'm E5 at times, so I'm like, I can't say it. Got my soldiers around the E4 down to E2, E3, whatever. I mean, I didn't have no E3s. I had E4 and I had 2 E2s with me. And I was like, damn, I can't say yeah. But I looked at Parker from Ghana. That man said, I drink. I drink a lot.
He said, I do.
He said, I can't.
And then
I drink for him and me.
I looked at my other soldiers. I'm sorry I forget y'all names, but whoever was with me, I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. And they looked at me. They was like, okay, they look at me because when Parker said that shit, and then I didn't say nothing. They looked at me and they looked at Parker, and I just looked at them, and they was like, "Me too," like me too. And then that's when I was like, okay, fuck it, like yeah, like yeah.
Y'all got free will.
We gonna do it because like I looked at it, I was like, man, we've been out here for like at the time it was like I think it was like our 27th day.
Damn.
They was fucking us over at the time. Like it was cold. I had made my soldiers make a fire because like I'm a country dude. Like bro, I know how to make fires and shit. So I was like, man, let's make a fire. Let's make this like a camp out thing. Like build morale. My lieutenant at that time literally came up to me and was like, hey man. I'm sorry, our commander was like, hey, which our captain, which is his boss, he was like, hey, it's telling me to tell y'all, put this shit out. Cause we're in Black Ops fucking spots, training. So it's no light, like no, like you have to walk around with red light and all that shit. I'm like, man, it is 20 degrees. There ain't no real enemy. Like, bro, I feel you.
But I
But I don't feel you right
it's
now,
like,
nigga.
These
I don't feel
cold.
like that during that training, I caught hypothermia. That training, like my hand, like that's the first time I ever seen that shit. And like real, me personally, my tips of my hand turned purple. Like I had to go to the doc and like all that shit. So I was like, bro, it's cold. Like why would you put these soldiers? I feel you,
But I don't feel
but
you.
I don't. Like this is not real. Like yeah, I've been, and at the time I came back from combat. Like I'm walking around with my combat badge. Like everybody knows, like I'm a combat vet. So like so in the military, um, everybody gets their little flowers, whatever, for being in the military, whatever. But when you're a combat vet, when you have that combat badge, that CAB, that shit that says you've seen gunshots, you've seen explosions, it's a little different. When you speak, niggas listen. Like niggas like, okay, like
You've actually risked your
so
life.
I even though I was the E5 and they so it was I had such a voice. I was the E5 in the E6 position. So in my E6 at the time was E7. So he was the E7 position, I was the E6, and then like and it trickled down the E5s that were higher ranking than me, that were been E5s longer than me. I'm their boss. Like so it was different. I'm sitting here talking to them, I'm like, bro, like I feel y'all, like the military shit, like I've been there, like I've done this, like that's our word, like we can go all day. But bro, it's a thing when it's health. Like bro, like these niggas can lose limbs. Like frostbite's not like it's a serious thing. You can lose a finger for that. Like you can lose that shit. And this OT, these lieutenants who go to school to lead us, it's like yeah, it's cool. You go to school, you learn all this shit to do that. But nigga, you haven't done it. You learned it. There's a difference between learning it and doing it. Like we've been there. I've been in the middle of fucking Afghanistan, trucks circling around in a COP, we call it a cop, and niggas pulling guard, we sleeping, like, niggas outside, like, we outside. Like, we done that.
Yeah.
Like, in the middle of fucking enemy territory, like, next to Tangy Valley, like, I can say that, like, we done that. But you telling me I'm coming back as an LT who just graduated from fucking some school academy telling me how to run? No sir. No offense, but no sir.
Can't tell me nothing. I just went through.
Yeah, like then in the military, so as when you're a non-commissioned officer, you have to address officers who go to school as sir or ma'am. So I would tell them like, sir, no disrespect, or ma'am, no disrespect, but this is the way I feel this should go. I understand this is the plan, but you're putting these soldiers, these people that you don't really know, that on that level, you just know them on the commander level. Like these are just names to you. These are just numbers to you. But to me, I know these guys on a personal level. Like I know this dude's. I know he got 2 baby mamas. I know this guy got. He just got out of fucking high school. He just fresh start. I know this girl over here. She just got pregnant. She don't understand. Like. I know them personally. Like you don't know them like that, and you're telling them to do all this stuff, and you want them to follow you to fucking to whatever. So how do you expect these people to follow you when you don't even really know them? But if I tell them to do something,
That's my related.
they gonna do it because they know me. They know I'm not gonna tell them to do something I'm not gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I built that relationship with them, and that's all it was. And that's why I learned it in the military quick. That's another kind of like another line why I got out because like even when I was in like I understand even through my own eyes that it's just like you're really just a number. Like your military experience should only be a stepping stone for your actual life. It shouldn't be something that you take to like, hey, this is something I'm gonna do for life. Even though they do offer it all the time, like they throw it in front of you all the time, like, hey, you do 20 years, you're set for life. That's the truth. You give the military 20 years.
So that's why people be like, man, I've been in this bitch 30 years. They good.
Cause like, be honest with you, if you give them 20, if you give them 30, oh, you super set. But if you give them 20 and you retire, you're set for life because you're retired. Like you get your VA check, and you also get a military check, your military retirement check. Your military retirement check is just like a Social Security, and like you ain't gotta work. You really don't have to work another day of your life. But it comes to a point like, is it worth it? Like I know a lot of people that have done it, but it's like, is it worth it at the end of the day? But I know people that's doing that right now. To them, it's worth it.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I tried every branch. You know what I'm saying? But like I had shit on my background at the time. I mean, I was still young. I was still like 15.
Mhm.
But and I just look at it like, if they would let me in, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Because I knew how I was back then. I'd have came back home and put all my homies on game.
Oh, got you.
Know what I'm saying? So like my mindset wasn't like meant. So that's why I really be glad like God really saved me from doing a lot of real dumbass stuff. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, what they just sent me to the military at 15, I'd have came back gang banging, I'd have showed all the homies like, hey nigga, look, we finna set these niggas up this way, we finna ambush niggas like this, like that's what I'd have been on. So that's why like really I be like,
I feel you
I'm
on that.
glad I ain't go to a lot of places, but I'm mad in the same sense because I look at it like if I'd have did it, I'd be 15 years in right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like you took it serious?
yeah, I would have.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that one. Like
Because like you said, it's a good stepping stone and it's like good benefits. Like if you can survive through it. You know what I'm saying?
it's not even. Be honest with you, it's not even the. So like the, especially for all.
I'm talking about ones like active combat, like
You know, exactly.
that go to tours and shit like that.
That too. So even speaking on that too. So like, the military overall, it's really not that hard. It's really not. Like, if you are just like averagely physically fit, you can get through it. And everything else is just mentally based. But the real testament when it comes to the military is the people that you engage with, because the military is only 1% of the population, and that 1% that you engage with, Raven sleep over here.
I'm fully awake, you know.
She definitely was asleep.
I just have nothing to say about the armed forces.
No, I actually about to come to you because you do. Cause want your family in the military? Yeah, don't worry. I got some questions for you.
That's why she getting quiet.
Yeah, that's why she quiet. Right now we at low. We coming to you.
Oh Jesus.
But back to what I was saying. So when it comes to like actually, damn, threw me off track. What were we talking about again? Look.
I was talking about like I'll be 15 years in. We were talking about like 20 plus, 30 plus, you'll be set for life.
Yeah.
And like
So
tours and stuff like that.
It's not hard. Like the military is really not hard. It's just the people that you interact with in the military make it hard, because it's a lot of like it's pretty much like being in a big ass frat or a big ass.
No, that's what I was about to say.
high
Like
school.
it's a big ass.
Yeah, it's like a jealousy, a lot of envy, a lot of that. Like, cause like me, I'm a
government shit though, so it's like it's a little.
Yeah.
Deeper.
No, not even that. Like,
I'm saying like, cause they could play games like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's government, so like you can't even. So it's not. So it's like someone do something to you. In my world, like back where I was in South Carolina, bro, if you do something to me, bro, I could fuck, bro, like.
I'm already.
Yeah, like you can move different. But when you're in the military, someone do something to you, say something to you, it's politics. Like you, like you gotta, you sign a contract. You have to follow these Bible. If you touch him, you're going to jail. You're going to military. You're going to leather with. Like you're going, like you're.
And I heard that's
way worse, bro. Like
everybody.
You going with terrorists and shit, like bro, like
You
yeah.
go with them niggas that
fighting.
terrify the city.
Yeah, for what anything. What, if you break a criminal law in the military is different than breaking a criminal law in the civilian
world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta move on a different term. So it's like that's another thing I had to look at too. So it was like when I joined, I was like, damn, it's really a different society. You're in a different world. You're in a different
I ain't
realm.
gonna lie, I liked the boot camp. Like, all right, so I was bad as fuck, so I got sent to boot camp.
Boot camp.
You feel me? So I literally like.
Boot camp moves just like it. Like boot camp is where they break you down and build you back up. Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
Well, they try to. So some people
Don't make it back.
some people know it don't work.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, so both times I went. Okay, so one was 2008. Like I said, I was bad as hell, so they sent me to go get my GED because I got into a whole bunch of trouble.
Got you.
And I got expelled from a whole lot of schools and shit.
Yeah.
So I came home like I say, that's when I told y'all I was like Timo Cruz. I went in there with the afro and everything.
Yeah.
So like, it was like
This nigga Lil had a big ass fro, bro.
yeah, I
everybody
literally-
imagine
Right before his hair dropped.
nigga with a cap. He had a big ass fro.
And this, hey, Shouters, the
I
movie.
mean, not a cap, the beanie.
The movie Shouters had just came out. So like, as we leaving Chicago to go to the motherfucking boot camp,
Damn, I want to put the camera on Nari, bro.
that's
This
what we
nigga can't
playing.
even
He
keep his
fucked
eyes up.
Yeah, on me, he fucked up.
No, I'm better than I was a second ago. Y'all don't even know that one.
So like when I went to boot camp that time, that's why when I said I was like 14, I just turned 15 type shit. So like that's where like it was funny because like I had like the big leader roles, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker, like everybody had to like whatever I say
Man, a lot of
we
people
wear,
don't turn that age.
like whatever I say we
Especially
wear,
in Chicago.
you know what I'm saying? I wear. But like I mean I was young, bro, and I was retarded. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I say like back then at that particular time I was still gang banging. You know what I'm saying? I was still I was still acting
doing your
crazy.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? But
Doing your
like
thing.
that's where I left all that shit alone though. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like all that is where I left all that shit behind because again like I was talking to Sergeant Major like and he was putting me on game.
Oh, I remember you did tell me
Yes,
you were
bro,
trying
like-
to join the military. I remember
Like,
you telling me that shit.
and
Yeah.
like we had another, like I said, real niggas. We had like I ain't gonna lie, our whole little staff like was real niggas. Like it was all like hood niggas. You feel me? Like we had two
Hey, to be
lieutenant
real with
wards
you,
and like
That's a
Lieutenant
lot of the
Jackson.
military because like you gotta understand like 1% of the military joins 1% of the world actually looks in my bad 10% of the world actually looks into the military 1% of the world actually joins and that 1% is broken down into half of them are court ordered.
And that's facts.
Military jet time.
That's facts.
You pick.
So it's like
I'm part of one
yeah.
of the statistics. So I know. So, but yeah, like that's what like I say, I was already doing ROTC like in the little hood schools I was at.
Not the world, but with the country. You
know what I'm
know what I
saying?
mean?
So, like-
Not the world.
Yeah.
So like that's why when they told me they like, man, you 15, I was like, yeah, I could join right now, right? They like, nah, you gotta wait till you 17.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I was like, shit, what about if my OG son? They was like, earliest you could do is 16. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But like at that time, I know I would have came back. Like I said, I done went back to the hood and told everybody
Like all
nigga,
this
it's
shit.
Black
like,
Ops
yeah.
mode, like for real.
Like nigga, hey, we learning this, we
you
doing
like
that.
Like ops thought they had a problem then. Like, well, you would have learned some.
Thing is up now.
You would have learned some tactics.
Let me stop. That's
Like-
funny as hell.
You feel me? But all grace to God, I ain't go.
Yeah, no. Remember, hang on. Thank God you here. Thank God you here, bro. You with the team. You with the squad, bro. You made it out. And we gonna grow from
Yeah,
that.
that.
Now I tried to do it the second
Nah, for
time.
real, like, bro, just nigga friend, made it, bro. Chicago, a lot of people I met from Chicago, even me personally going there. Chicago different, a little different.
It's the killing ground.
It's a little different. A little different.
Bro, and I was
And I've been in New York, and I've been to L.A. Chicago got its own little vibe, its own little thing. It's different, bro. I can't compare it. Like people are, oh, it's like New York. No,
No.
it's not, bro.
Man, like,
no, it's
I
not,
compare
bro.
It to, I compare it to the big cities because like all us are like we don't get no. Fuck.
Y'all like, but y'all
we,
different.
We
like y'all,
prideful, like we all
y'all got your own.
aggressive, but like
It's like New York, but
It's got its own thing.
yeah.
We definitely different.
I think the two cities that I can compare because they were shaped by a big impact within that city, a big
It's-
historical thing, would definitely be Chicago, Detroit,
Yeah.
and then Selma.
See, Detroit, I haven't been yet.
I
See,
love
I haven't
Detroit.
been to Detroit yet.
Detroit is
I haven't
like
been.
It's third world.
I got a lot of homies out there. They tell me to go
I-
out there, but I haven't
I like
been there
Detroit.
yet.
I like Detroit in the way
I got a
of,
lot
like,
of big homies out there, but I have not been out
you
there.
should.
yet.
I love Detroit.
I went out
Really?
there. Yeah, I went there.
It's
Well,
hood though.
don't want to go when it's cold though.
It like how bad is it?
Bad.
And
Hey man, we went in March and it was still cold as shit.
Hey, but we come out there like we gonna come there.
But they be like,
we be fine.
nigga, they be drag racing on.
Yeah,
ice.
no, I'm ready track.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready track. I've been to some crazy places. Long, I know how to
But-
move. I know how to move.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Y'all know me. Like y'all know me.
I'm
man.
gonna tell you one thing. Body language and shit is universal. Bro.
Exactly.
Like if you go somewhere, you
If
just
you go there
mind
with
your
some ill
motherfucking-
intentions.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you mind your business and don't be on no dumbass shit.
Exactly. If you going there really to
Networking.
network and vibe with the
You
niggas,
should.
like with
That's
the
anywhere.
culture, like bro, like niggas go, hey, bro, that man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I done had some. That I learned that here in Texas. Like Texas really opened my eyes to that. And now I went to Chicago. I learned the same shit. And just moving around in Chicago with the people that we was with, I was just like, damn, I really fuck with it. I couldn't wait to. I cannot wait to throw another show in Chicago. I ain't gonna cap with you. The vibe there was so. And my sister out there. Shout out Aubrey. Shout out, hey, big sis. Oh, little sis, but you already know I'm big brother. But but yeah, but shout out her. Me and her got to hang out and shit while we was out there, and they her and her friends whatever they didn't get a chance to come to the show, but they got to see me in action behind the scenes. While they got to see me like setting stuff up, putting the DJ in the order, making sure the person at the door. They got to see me like what y'all see me do like in action. And then my sister was like, "Damn, okay, like damn, like
This is what
this is what
do.
you do." Like, yeah. So it was nice seeing that. And then she got to see the after. Like she didn't get to come to the show because I told y'all. Let me tell y'all on live. But y'all personally know. During that show, it was a blizzard. It was a badass blizzard, and they were in school. Like, she from South Carolina. Like, blizzard in our head. Like, nigga, we not coming out. Like, what? Blizzard? No, nigga, no. No.
Chicago, we going.
But in Chicago,
we make
the people that actually live there, like what you call it,
we party.
the natives or
Native Chicago.
what they came out with the
Chiracians.
strongest, like, I'm talking about it's black
Lunch
ice.
parties,
Niggas swerving like
Yes,
I stepped outside just cause me as promoter and me as the manager, the people coming from Austin like the Sam Sage and these Lamoon. I'm sitting here looking at the venue at the time was nobody in there, and I'm walking outside. The show started at 8. It's like 8:30. Like, so me in my head, like I need people standing outside. So I'm like, fuck, it's 8:30, nobody coming. So I walk outside to smoke a blunt to relax. And next thing I know, after 8:30 hit, it was just a nigga pulled up swerving. Skrrr, it's black guy. I was like, you gonna hit me? Boom. He pulled up to the side. Park that shit. I said, oh, bro. I paused for a minute. I said, what the fuck going on? And I paused and I stopped and whatever. And I'm sitting here smoking. He got out, him and like 3 other girls. It was just him and three chicks. He got out. He said, hey, partner. Hey. I said, yo, what's good, bro? He said, this where the show at? I said, yeah, right here. He said, bet. And he got on his phone and it 3 other cars pulled out. I said, oh. I walked this out. I said, Sage. This gonna be a good show. Because it was still snowing. It was ice and everything.
Bro, we don't care.
Here in
We
Texas
really don't care.
or from South Carolina, like, we seeing this. I'm like, ain't nobody coming out. But there, bro, that man pulled up. He
We
was
go sledding.
He was, to me, in my head, he was pulling. So just in that story, so the venue would only fit 200 people, but we had 250 people in that bit.
Oh wow.
So me in my head, when I'm thinking that one guy pulled up was confirming the party was happening, and that shit just trickled. And then even after the show ended, we ended at like 2 in. It was like 2:10, 2:20. We walked into the car. I was taking Sage and them. We had no security at the time because like we didn't think at the time, we didn't think he was that big. Like we knew he had good music. We knew his music had streams, had numbers, but we didn't think
It'd be like that.
yeah, he had solid fans like that. We knew he had fans, but damn. But after the show ended, we had niggas still pulling up, talking about they was coming from the other side of fucking Illinois, pulling up just to see him. And he was like, oh yeah, one nigga almost crashed in us. He, boom. I said, oh shit, I had to pull him. What the fuck? He got out, he said, Sage, that's Sage. Give me a picture, bro. Give me a picture, bro. I said, nigga, chill, bro. You almost hit us, bro. What the fuck? Like, the fuck what you talking about? Like, nigga, you almost hit us. Like,
That nigga wanted that picture.
he said, give me a picture, bro. Give me a picture. Give me a picture. I'm sitting here like, this is what it is. Like, this is what it feels like. And, so, big shout out to Sam Sage again. Like, bro, it's my brother. So I'm like, this is what it feels like to really have a really feel that. And that's when it showed me. It's like, when it comes to this marketing thing, it's like sometimes it's not where you're at. It's not where you're from. There's 8 billion people in this world. 8 billion people in this world. Again, there's 8 billion people in this world. There's an audience out there for everybody. So it's like, once you find your audience, I don't care if it's 100. I don't care if it's 200. I don't care if it's 50 people, 10 people. Once you find your crowd, your audience, your vibe,
They gonna log in.
they gonna fucking fuck with you. They gonna vibe with you. They gonna make you feel like your music matter, and they gonna push your shit just as hard as you push your shit. And that's what we call army. There are small countries that don't have that. There's small countries out there that don't have an army of 100.
Shut up.
Realize that. Like, put that in your brain. There are small countries out there that don't have an army of 100. So imagine you have a fan base of 100. Tell them, if 100 people told 5 of they not even friends, just people around them, just told 5 people, that is what? What's 5 times 100? 500 people listening to your shit. Off of just this 100 people that you just talked to in this one time, tell them to go push your shit. And it trickle effect. And that's when I learned. Like, yeah. Not to get on music and shit, but yeah.
That's what you know.
That's just what I know. Yeah, that's why I started with this started on music, and I believe that's where the basis start. Like, no, music affects me in a way that I cannot tell. I can't explain. Like, music has always influenced my feelings, my emotions, the way I feel. Like, the things I do. Like, if I feel sad, if I feel down, I'm gonna put on this. If I feel like I'm about to go out or do this, I'm gonna put on that. If I feel like, hey, it's time to ride, or like I'm just I'm like, I have a playlist like slash like yeah, for everything.
Me too.
And that's just how it is. Like, music influences me. Music, I feel like I don't make the music, but I can listen to a song, or find a song that relates to me or relates to how I feel in that moment, and that's what I would grind to or ride to express that moment or express how I feel or express whatever. Like, I just feel that's how it is, and that comes with everything. Like, I learned that just growing up in a Christian home. I grew up. My mom's right now. She's a pastor. Like she has her own church, which is in a crazy ass I don't want to say ass. My mom would be mad as fuck. Oh damn! I said fuck.
Oh, God.
Say it anyway.
My bad, mom.
Should be alright.
My bad, mama.
Gotcha. Shout out Big Steven.
Yeah.
He did some hard ass work in the
see
goddamn
y'all,
other room.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
We got some big stuff coming up. A lot of videos coming out. Make sure y'all follow Steven Texas on the Instagram.
The video is pretty much almost done with the foundation.
Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him?
We just gotta do the patch up the foundation tomorrow, and then we can be done.
Bet, bro. Let's
Worst case
get it.
Scenario. What's today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday now.
Oh, Tuesday now.
It's Tuesday now.
Worst case scenario Thursday.
Bet. Let's get it.
So
So y'all hear it. We.
Shout out to the Dill Pickle Lays.
on the calendar it says from 6 to 7.
Bitches came clutch a few times.
Glad to hear it.
It's at 7. It's at 7.
Okay.
All right. So back to what I was saying.
Wow.
What was I saying?
Music.
Oh yeah. So yeah. I don't really want to talk about me because that's what I do. But when it comes to and another thing is about music is influence everything. I feel like this is a big influence in my life, but the only reason I feel like this is a big influence in my life is just, I feel like it relates to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that you happen, all your situations, all of your whatever. Somebody has a song out there for you. Like you even showed me a song last night. Bazzi, that fantasy song.
B-A-Z-Z-I.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play a little bit of it because we'll get copyright.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna play a snippet of it. But yeah, like just stuff like that, that stuff like it just inspires me and it makes me
I just love good music.
keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that too, like just good music in general. But I really love music I can relate to, like, and Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD was a big artist that I feel like he had influence on a lot of people, but especially like just I guess personally speaking, he had huge influence on my life, especially at the time, cause I was going through like a huge ass like, I was dating this girl. We was dating for like 2 years. It was like a military relationship, so like we had like some like kind of like a serious bond. Like this chick really helped me elevate. Like she helped me go from the so like once you hit the E5, like that you kind of like actually not even E5. I was a corporal before that. So like once you hit like E4 is like kind of like your scout specialist. It's kind of like give you kind of like a little bit of like
A little something, extra something.
yeah, like you can kind of talk a little bit, but then I hit a rank that a lot of people don't hit. Like a lot of people don't hit because like usually you just go from E4 to E5, but I hit corporal, so I was one of like the first like the third corporal in my unit ever in history, ever in history, just because. Just because yeah, just because we were preparing to go to deploy and shit, and they needed leaders, they needed E5s, and I wasn't there yet on the requirements, but I had the potential and I had the leadership, so a corporal is pretty much the same rank as an E4, but you get more of a command. Like now you're actually like a sergeant. Like you take that branch over. So like a lot of people like, oh, this nigga corporal and shit like that. By the time I was like, damn, I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it sucks that I'm like the bottom pit of the fucking E5. I'm the private, like the E1 of the sergeants. But at the same time, I look at it like, damn, I'm finally getting my respect. Like I've been telling these niggas, I'm like this shit come easy to me. Like I've been like I was the youngest senior boat in my fucking unit. Yeah, like I came in the army at 17. By the age 19, I was senior boat. So it was like,
Wow.
and that's why I wanted to go too, cause it was like, since I did all the ROTC, since I did the 2 boot camps, like they literally told me like, all right, as soon as you sign up, cause they was doing the $20,000 signing bonus and all that shit.
Yeah.
This was at the time that I was, doing what I was doing. So they were like, as soon as you sign up, you a E4. I said, off rip? They
Yeah.
like, off rip. They like, just off how much drilling ceremony.
You know.
numbers. Yeah, they was like, off rip, you coming in at E4. So I was like, yeah,
Let's get it.
You feel me? So that's all like, bitch, go ahead.
And then
sign me
people
up.
like, oh, that rank don't matter. That rank don't matter. But
Shit.
at the end of the day, yeah, it do.
do.
Because it knows your knowledge. Like it's like a representation of like what you do, like what you know. Like even your rank, like your ribbons, like so.
And I started learning more about that too.
Yeah, like my dress uniform. So when you come out dress uniform, ASU like for balls or whatever. I was E4 at the time. So most E4s only have like maybe one. If you lucky, you have 2 racks.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many racks I had?
Mm-hmm.
Guess.
Is that the skinny?
The little
The ones that stack on top of each
Yeah,
other?
it's 3. It's 3 in each row.
Mm-hmm.
But how many you said? Yep, I had 4 fucking racks.
Mm.
And you know what? Most E7s, my platoon sergeant only had 3.
Mm. Rub it in, why don't you?
What? So I was walking around. It's like, yeah, you can talk shit, you can say this, whatever. But look at me, bro. You can't really tell me anything. Like, yeah, you did this and all that. No, but bro, I've done that plus more. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I literally when I came in the military, like everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna come there and ride it out. Me too. I was in that same mentality. Yeah, I signed up for 3 years. When I got deployed, I'm signing for another 4 years. I'm gonna ride it out. That's my 7 years. But on top of that, I was like, bro, like even with buying a car, it's like if I'm gonna get something, or I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna take full advantage. Like, bro, I'm here for 7 years. Like, you think I'm just gonna sit here and chill? Like, nah, nigga. Like, what else you got? Like, show me everything. Give me whatever I can do. And I did everything. Well, I'm talking about radio. I'm talking about fucking like. I went to every class there was.
That's what I would have did, and that's why I say like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, all right, so
I even learned Microsoft. Like I learned Microsoft in the military.
If I ain't,
yeah, I did.
If I ain't,
I still don't know how to spell though.
If
But
I ain't choose to be what I was at the time when I was doing what I was doing, cause the environment around me, and if I had like a choice to be something, I'd been like a motherfucking spy, fam. Like no cap, like for the U.S.
That's another question. So if you did join the military, even if y'all didn't, like, let me get to Raven, because Raven comes from a military home. Actually, I'm gonna ask Raven first. So Raven, coming from your background, would you have ever done the military?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
Why? What?
I don't like being told what to do.
And that's a big thing about the military.
I mean, like, I did the boot camp thing, and, like, right, the PROT, like, I guess PROTC or pre-ROTC when you're doing the boot camps and they're rearing up before you make that decision.
Yep.
And kind of like the summer camps.
They call it JROTC.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was in college, so they're like...
Oh, that's ROTC.
Yeah,
that's
it
real
just
ROTC.
wasn't...
Yeah, ROTC, yeah.
But they had, like, classes and stuff that were linked to it. You just didn't fully sign into it. Like, you could do boot camp as, like, a credit or whatever, so it wasn't considered fully tied in just yet. But a lot of it was pre-training that will get you in if you wanted to use it that way.
Yep.
So I did that right before we were like, so you going to decide to enroll? And I'm like, nope. Because I already know where this is going. I don't like being told what
even with your family background and everything?
Yeah, because, I mean, like, my guy...
That's why, because her family was in this, so
Well,
she's like, bitch,
I'm not doing that shit.
You feel me?
Armed forces and
Shout out to everybody who did serve, man.
yeah, law enforcement and armed
Shout out
forces.
Y'all got to deal with a lot of bullshit before, during, and after.
What? But I do shout out to people who don't join. I'm the advocate of people tell people don't join. Like, influence your dream, whatever. Do what you want. Especially go to school. I know school costs a lot. Like, there's a lot of incentive to join the military, but it just comes with a lot of BS that they don't tell you about. And if you do join the military, I'm not saying don't join the military. Like saying, oh, I'm fully against that shit. Of course, like it gave me a lot of fucking stuff that I use today, like leadership. Like for one, I ain't know shit about leadership. Like I was more of a follower than I was a leader when I was in high school. Like I meant to say that. Like especially when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I was big influence. Like I done a lot of shit that like what like that.
Everybody else did.
Yeah, everybody else was doing. Like I'm man enough to say that. Like I just did it because like, bro, I was in a small ass town. Like, bro, like there was nothing to do. Like these niggas was doing it, I'm doing it. Like I remember one time I got in trouble. This is the one time I ever got in trouble. My mom ever knew I was doing something that wouldn't.
You weren't supposed to.
Yes.
That wasn't in your character.
Yeah. So my mom can attest to this. She got so mad at me. So. So I ain't gonna lie to you, I was good with the women, man. So I was good with. Had this one girl. She was like, cause I had a Honda Accord, and I had this car. I had this car for a long ass time, cause I'm a country ass nigga. So like, where I was raised at, all my family members. This is a big plot of land. I guess I don't know. My family owned this land, and we all built houses on that. And all my next door neighbors, or whatever, are my uncles and aunts, and so we all just live together, and like we do my uncle would do construction. Yeah, my uncle do construction. My other uncle, he does transportation. So it was like that's what they did, and saying that, so we always had vehicles and cars or whatever. So I always had a car, like no matter what, and I had a little Honda Accord, and. In my ass, like I'm thinking, like bro, I'm hot shit. Like shit, I'm 14 with a Honda Accord, 4-door, in high school. Like you can't tell me nothing. So I pulled up this little place we play ball called Landmark. Like that's where everybody play ball. Like if you was a true baller, you balled at Landmark. Like that's where you was at. If you was anywhere else, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I said that you don't give a fuck where you was at, the river, all that, nigga. Nah, if you was not in Landmark, shout out Khalil, the only nigga that got signed. If you not in fucking Landmark, you was not a baller. Yeah. So we was out there in Landmark, balling for real. I was like, fuck it. Like, we're taking a break, and this little thotty around the park was like, hey, everybody know somebody, if y'all know, I guess we can get on a personal level, my real name K-Ron. She's like, hey K-Ron, hey K-Ron, let's ride around. I said, okay, bet. So we so we got on my car or whatever, we chill in my car, and my homie came up. I ain't gonna say his name, but my homie came up, cause yeah, I ain't gonna say my name. My homie came up, he was like, hey bro, let me ride with you. And he been fucking with this bitch for a minute. So he was talking with her, kicking with her, and then he got the mouth of God. I ain't gonna count with you, bro. He can make he can make any bro, shout my nigga, bro. Bro. So a long story short, whatever. Long story short, whatever. I got in trouble because she was sitting on top of my car, and I was doing fucking donuts in the parking lot and all that shit.
Wow, that's not where I thought you were going with that.
Yeah, I had to skip.
She said it's not where I thought you was going.
Yeah, I had to skip. But
But exactly where you thought.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I was a good child, good kid, Christian kid, child of God. I didn't do nothing dirty. I don't do it, man. What?
Amen.
Yeah, boy,
Man, what?
We was badass.
Child of God.
Every time I hear that sentence,
Every girl, us and every girl on the motherfucking block.
every time I hear that sentence, I know it's a lie. It's always out of context. It's like, I'm a child of God. You know, they said something fucked up before that.
I was.
Something nasty right before that.
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker.
I tried. I tried, but then like, I don't know. I'm a thinker, man. And I just like, at the time, like being spoon fed the Christianity, the Bible, reading it. My mom even thought I never read the Bible. She was like, to this day, she think, oh, you never read the Bible. I'm like, I read it. I read it multiple times. I even read it in Afghanistan. I read it in Afghanistan because guess what? This guy, I felt like it was jail. He ain't nothing but time. Sometimes we be sitting just on fucking base, just sitting there, like for real. It did, like sometimes you just be sitting there, like you be on this big ass fob, It's not even big. It's like as big as this building, and you just sitting there. It's like.
Like, what now?
Yeah, waiting.
Y'all want to play Go Fish?
Yeah, and everybody's thinking like, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on to tell us, hey, we going on mission. We going to do this. We going to do that. You just wait until that LT gonna pop in our fucking door. Say, hey, get ready, get y'all gear, suit up. Meet in motor pool at 0500. Like, time to go on mission. You just wait, and you got a lot of time to think. A lot of time to think, a lot of time to research, a lot of time to watch TV, a lot of time to do that. And I read it, and I read the Quran too. Shout out Muhammad. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story.
I read that shit when I was locked up.
So Muhammad, I can say Muhammad because there's a lot of interpreters named Muhammad, but this interpreter really registered with me. Like he really hit me in hard because he was really cool. Like he felt like one of the niggas. Like he felt like one of the dudes. But his story is crazy. And the crazy about it is if you believe it or not. So I'm going to tell you his story. So my homie Muhammad told me one day we was riding. Because when you ride on these missions, sometimes it'd be 36 hours. Like 36 hours. Riding 2 miles per hour down the road.
Mm-hmm.
No, imagine that. 2 miles per hour in a car.
2.
I'm talking about creeping. Like you. Because we're searching for bombs.
Oh,
You can't drive fast.
Yeah.
We all looking at the window. Your zeros, 10s, 20s, 30s, and 40s. That means your meters out.
Mm-hmm.
Your zeros, 10s from the truck. That's what you're looking at. The whole time down this road, 36 hours. So there's a lot of
2 miles an hour.
There's a lot of talking going on. I can tell you that.
It's everything going
It's a
on.
lot of talking going on. So we sit here and talking to Muhammad. I'm like, Muhammad, how the fuck you become an interpreter? Like, why the fuck you in this car with us? Like, why you in this Buffalo? Like, that's what it's called. Like, the Buffalo, like the Cadillac of we call it the Cadillac of the military because it's a nice ass vehicle. It's nice as fuck. It fits six of us comfortably. Like, I'm talking about you can lean back, feet out. You got your chips. You got little things. Cup holders, like
You big chilling.
you chilling, but you in a military vehicle, but
It feels.
it's relaxing.
Yeah.
Even me, I was the gunner, so I was the gunner of this thing called the Crow system. It's like a game system. You have a joystick, the gun system on top, and I control it. Like I told you, 3 cameras, and I can see everything. I can shoot the head of the penny, the head of Lincoln on a penny, like 10 miles away. Like, yeah, shit was crazy. But I'm sitting here chilling, and I got an interpreter next to me.
You say 10 miles away?
Yeah.
Like a pinpoint.
So I'm sitting here talking to the interpreter, and he's like, yeah, I asked him, I finally said, fuck it, like, you know, like, why are you here? Like, what brought you to be, like, what made you be an interpreter? Like, we technically fighting your people. He was like, well,
Want to talk about it?
Cause he was cool. I'm talking about Muhammad was cool as fuck. He had the personality of like if he was on TV, like he could be a host, like, cause he was just real. He was like, well, see what happened was.
Anytime they start a story with that.
That man said, I fell in love.
That's what he went wrong.
I fell in love with this one girl, and I also had these 2 other chicks on the side.
Oh my god.
That's definitely what he went wrong.
But
that.
the girl that I fell in love with, I fell so much in love with her to the point where I wanted to marry her.
He had to convert, huh?
So he was like, the only thing about her is she didn't have a father, which is a big thing over there, and she didn't have no money. Like, their family was not rich, but they were connected. They had a network, but they didn't have a lot of money. And then he was messing with this other chick that was rich. Like, she had money for days. Like, she had cars. Like, over there, like like they're Bentleys, they're name brand, but they're like some shit. They say Bentley, but
you get out the gumball machine.
that should have been like a SUV type van. Like, look at that shit. Like, they ain't no Bentley.
Gumball machine car.
Yeah, and they have like the little taxi looking
That's
Bentleys,
Benjamin, not Bentley.
yeah, like it's just the car, the everyday cars that we have, like the Altimas, all that shit, but
They got
BMW,
their own
Bentley,
versions
all that, yeah, it's that shit, and they're driving it around, and so the girl that he was dating, the other girl, she had that stuff, like she had the art stuff, the American side, stuff like that, and then he had another chick that was just like, she had like food and like, cause food's like a scarcity source over there. They have things called bazaars, and it's like our malls, but the malls are like not companies, they're individual people selling their shit.
Pop.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's 2. That's 3.
Was there something in it?
No, I went in it.
Oh.
But it was just them selling their drinks. Selling their I said drinks. I spilled shit. But it went in. But selling their food or whatever. Oh, he out.
Hey, I feel it.
But the speed of sword, so don't get long drifted. He was like, "Hey, the reason why I am here at the base is because I tried to kill the girl that I love's mom."
What the?
Oh my bad, no. I killed the girl that I
Oh, okay, not
love's
tried to.
mom,
I did.
and she found out about it. And the reason why he killed her is because, so in the I guess in Afghanistan, I won't say Arab war or whatever, but I just know in Afghanistan culture, you have to ask the father for the woman's hand in marriage, for the daughter's hand in marriage.
Yeah.
But the father of the woman that he was trying to marry died because they were part of the cartel. He was a big not cartel. He was a big Taliban leader or officer or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So in tradition, if the father's not alive, you have to ask the mother. And he asked the mother, and the mother said no, unless you give me $5,000 US. And he said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna fucking take $4,000 US, hire a hitman,
And
kill your ass,
wow.
and then ask them because if she's a
You can do what you want.
I can ask her whatever, and then I'm ask her again and marry her." He did that, asked her, felt guilty, couldn't help it, told her about her, and
You have to get the fuck.
no, he forgot that she's by herself, but her dad was a big Taliban leader. So she said, "Fuck you," went and talked to her uncle,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
who is another official in the Taliban,
Oh, I see.
and put a hit on this man.
Oh, shit.
So he went and talked to the girl his other girl that he didn't really love, but she had money, and talked to her, got a car, drove all the way to I forgot the city name in front of Airborne, the FOP that we was at, but he drove to that city, talked to the officials, and said, "Hey, I want to be interpreter for the military because I need protection," and he became an interpreter. And the military told him, if you raise $10,000, we're gonna pay you such and such amount of money. I forgot how much. It wasn't a lot. It was like maybe $200, like maybe a month or something. It was something not a lot. Yeah, but if you made $10,000 US, like it was 10,000 or 100,000. It was one of them. But you can come to the US, get your visa, and we'll give you protection. And since that day, he's been working.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the interpreters' story. That's all of them. That's damn near all of them.
Wow.
They're in trouble and they have to work.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, that's an option.
Wow.
That's an option.
That's crazy as hell. Can you imagine?
Shout out to I don't know if he ever made it because he told me that he's like
I hope so.
that's what I'm striving for. Like if I make it, I'm gonna hit you up. And all of their whole perception of America is California. He said,
much.
"I'm gonna make it to the palm trees. Like I'm gonna go to the palm trees and I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook." I'm like, "Bro, what? Yeah,
And we be trying to go to that country.
yeah, that's crazy." I didn't follow him because I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought he was a terrorist, but like.
I ain't gonna lie, back then
They give you a
everybody was
briefing,
terrorists
like,
to me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was over there, bro,
It probably wasn't like
niggas
that.
was dying. Like, my briefing over there when we landed. So how about when I landed? This is my introduction to Afghanistan. When we landed into Afghanistan, not just Afghanistan. Afghanistan was cool, like Bagram, all that was cool. When I landed into Airborne, where I was gonna be staying at, a rocket hit the fucking place we were staying in the room the day we was gonna live there.
Bruh.
And my first started turned around and said, "Welcome to Afghanistan. This is a war zone. I hope y'all understand. Pick your room." And we walked to our fucking barracks after seeing the fucking big ass burnt hole. And they got the fucking caution sign while the fucking the military police whatever do their investigation.
Wow.
Cause a nigga he wasn't in the room, but his roommate was.
So the roommate dead?
No, he didn't die, but he was hurt.
I bet. Shit.
that
He
bitch.
wasn't. I'd have questions.
So that was my welcome, and then on top of that, so the next day, that was the welcoming. Then the next day, the battalion. Rethink my military. Was it battalion? Yeah, battalion. The battalion. No, what was it? The company that we were replacing, because our company was the 45th. My bad. Our company was the 89th Sappers, and my platoon was the 45th. We were the RCP 45th route control patrol. I forgot what the acronym. Army so many fucking acronyms, but we were RCP 45. But RCP 45. When I came down there, because I was the driver at the time, to do the replacement, the people that was already doing the route, the company, it was a Jamaican dude. I will never forget this. This man told me, he said, "I hope you guys are prepared." I said, what do you mean by that? He said, "We lost half of our company already. We've been here for 9 months. This is our 8th month. In the first 6 months, we lost half of our company. A company is usually 100 to 200 people. They lost half of that." That was my awakening to Afghanistan. And he was telling me, this is the vehicle you're going to be in. This is how you work this weapon. Good luck. We going out tomorrow. You're going to ride with me. And I'm going to show you how to fucking work this thing. How the fuck am I supposed to feel after that?
I mean, like, bro, my hotel room blown the fuck up. My dorm room blown the fuck up. What you? I'm supposed to be in that bed with that rocket at.
Maybe that part.
Man, when I tell you my butthole was perking, I was like,
He said clenched.
it's cause like you're fighting
It's real life.
you're fighting an army that you can't even see.
And you
It could
don't
be
know.
anybody out there.
That's what I'm
Once
saying.
you leave out that gate, it could be
Anybody.
anybody.
Kids and all.
All that.
I know.
The kids was taking grenades and trying to put them in our pockets.
No. Sad part is
Yeah.
they're only taught what they're taught, so they don't know the difference.
And they told us straight up, 13-year-old over there is a 30-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
A
Chicago is.
13-year-old over there is a 30-year-old man.
That's how Chicago
The
is.
elder, your elder is 40. That's an elder. You don't make it past 40.
Usually.
That's Chicago.
So your elder is your 100-year-old, your 70-year-old, your whatever.
By the time I was 15,
Your 13-year-old
I definitely lived
is
in
your
Chicago.
parent. Like, that shit blew my mind thinking like that. And like you said, in some places in America, it's like that.
Mm.
Like, by the time I was 15, I was like, damn, nigga, like, I felt like I was 30. So right now, being 30, I feel like I'm 60. To be honest.
That life expectancy is crazy. And Chicago's the same shit. Like, they even compare, that's why they call it, what is it, Chirac? Because Iraq's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they compare it to that. And a lot of people think it's funny and like laughing, but
Man, joke.
the comparison
We
is
got more
it.
murders than that bitch.
it's for a
That's why
reason.
we kept saying that.
Yeah, the comparison's for a
We got
reason.
more- we got
It's for a
more-
reason.
We got more deaths, nigga. than-
Military deaths.
than
They have more
war.
military deaths.
Let me see.
And in Chirac. Oh my bad, I said Chirac. In Chicago,
That's what it's called, right?
than Iraq at the time, and it's probably even more than Afghanistan at the time. Right now.
Yeah, and that was.
I don't know the numbers.
That was during the war.
That was doing. Oh my bad. Nah, damn it. Yeah, that's the one.
That was during a war. So he's over there living this shit while we going through what we going through. You know what I'm saying? He over there in Afghanistan, and I'm living in Chicago.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, so a lot of people are like, oh, America's great, America's great, America this. So it's like, these are third world. That's a third world country I visit. That's a third world country. This is a first world country. Why the fuck are we? Why is there places in America living
That's
third
still
world?
Third world. And
Exactly.
Detroit one of them. Baton Rouge one of them.
You know, there's still places in Michigan
Florida.
that don't have clean water.
Flint,
Yeah.
that big ass
There is-
conspiracy about.
it's not just Flint.
Well, not conspiracy,
There's
but
more than
it's
just
real.
Flint at this point. It's
Just
spread
damn near the
out.
whole state.
Yup.
Like, but they doing that on purpose. They trying to control
Whatever, like,
the water. They trying to control all resources.
and they don't give a fuck. They don't.
No, they want this to happen. That's why they doing the purge law. That's why they just have the new law in Indiana where you can shoot cops.
Mm.
Oh, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
nigga, they can shoot cops legally.
Yeah, it's legal now to actually
Shoot
shoot a cop.
Nigga, it's
When I tell you, I've
the Midwest is up right now.
the day that my dad retired was the greatest day of my life.
Oh yeah, right, your dad was a cop.
30,
Real
28
police?
years.
Yeah,
Huh?
5-0.
Yeah.
That nigga
CPD.
say 5-0.
No, he what? You know what? And I always have a conflicted
was
view about that.
12.
Like being a black person and then being a black man, being also a police officer, the amount of shit that you get from both sides.
Yeah, I know that was
Oh,
Yes.
I know that was hell.
The amount
I know that
Like-
What's the boo button? No.
Damn, Cam. I guess that's as close of a boo as we're gonna get.
was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still learning the buttons, man. Once I get the button, I already just said that shit today. Shout out to him, he sleep, but
That's his
I'm
favorite
learning
button.
it. I'm learning.
Yeah. It
But
was.
go ahead, though.
It was pretty conflictual. Of like, there's times that I would be like at school. You don't have This is before we got cell phones and everything. After we got cell phones, it was like sure hit our line or call in school. But there was like always a
They ever
possibility.
take you to school?
Damn, my elbows ashy. I ain't even
Huh?
He
saying
ever
nothing.
take you to school?
I got a whole ash
Pick
on
me
my
up from
elbow.
it in the cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ever
Oh
pick
yeah,
you
he
up
let
in
me.
the-
He
in
helped
the
me.
police
He
car?
helped me plank a classroom. He'll deny this shit to the end of
You
the
say
day.
what?
He helped me prank my class.
I said that's cool. I ain't gonna
Well,
cap.
okay, so he was picking me up for an orthodontist appointment. It was like nothing crazy going on.
Did your dad quick question?
Uh-huh.
Did your dad always want to be a cop? Do you know that?
No, he didn't. I asked him that, but I feel like
Yeah,
it was one of
going
those
through.
things that's like,
He had to do it for the family.
yeah, because what he wanted to do, I don't think that's what he wanted to do either. My dad, a lot of my family are musicians. My dad can really sing. He used to play keyboard. My uncle played bass. Like a lot of my musical skills, singing, dancing, instruments, and all that stuff comes
See,
from that side of my family.
I think that's what a lot of
But I don't know if music
lot
is
of-
what
a
he
lot of
wanted to
parents
do.
do that.
But he
A
has
lot
a
of parents do
passion
that
for
just
it.
When you have kids, you gotta.
But
You
it was
gotta think a
it was
different way.
before
especially back then.
it was before us.
Back
He
then, it was-
chose to be a cop.
especially that
There wasn't no
that era
Before-
like
before
yeah,
he
you
had
had to
kids.
work your job.
yeah
do
you
your
had
family
to
duty.
exactly
Yeah.
there was like
You had to give your life up.
and to be honest with you, shout out to those people,
all them parents.
all
do
those
that.
parents that
He
made
wasn't a
that
parent
sacrifice
yet.
for us. But even they weren't parents,
Mhm.
those ones before us, like us black and brown, like they had a sacrifice for us. Like
Our grandmas.
for us to be right now doing
Oh,
what
yeah.
we're doing right now, that wasn't possible for them.
One thought people should always remember, especially as people of color, especially black folk. But
No, even
Imagining-
brown too.
I mean brown too, but they're not us, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
It's like for what we had to go through as black people,
yeah.
you have to think about how many people in your bloodline had to put up with a segment of time and be strong enough and have something
and lose your
more,
whole
like have something
identity.
denser to
Your
you as a
whole
person
identity.
to make it
And
to the
that
next.
shit hits me so hard every time I think about it. So I did that on Ancestry.com.
Mm.
And my homie did it. Like we did it as a like hey no fuck it, like let's do it. Like like we seen it online, like fuck it, let's see what's up. And the crazy thing about it is my shit stopped at United States.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went back to my whole Myers history. Like
Mine too.
so, like I learned a lot. Don't get me wrong. I was like, damn. So the Myers, like we accomplished us as the last thing. We did a lot. But once it stops at the U.S., that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to him, he had his whole U.S. history. Then he knew he was Irish.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he was part French.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he had even a United Kingdom history. That he even went back far that his ancestors migrated over from like the Indian, the Middle Eastern, like that part. So I was just like, damn, like you know your history, like you know all this, you know your 444, like you know this person was a baker over here. This person was a goddamn pharmacist over here. This like you know your history.
Mm-hmm.
Me as a black person, me as me, I would never know that. It's not that because I fault on me or fault on any body in my family, but it's fault on how this country was built. And not saying this country's not a great country. Like I fucking love this country. And a lot of people be looking at me like, "Damn, you're a black person. You love this country. What the fuck? You're a traitor."
I mean, you signed your life off to it, so you better love it.
No, but no, that ain't,
I mean, when it comes to military,
no time out. So there's a lot of people in the military that don't even
I'm
fucking.
talking about you personally.
No, even me personally.
You were forced to do it.
I didn't sign. I didn't want force. I signed them. I signed to join the military to better my life, better my situation, because I knew where the road that I was going
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna put me in a situation that was gonna be
Best for you.
I wasn't gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
I was dead or whatever, like dead in jail, like whatever. That's why I signed. It wasn't no patriotism. Like it was just like this. Yes.
Other incentives.
Don't get me wrong. My whole growing up, whatever, I knew I wanted to join the military. Like it's something that I enjoyed because like I love the tactics about it. I like playing Call of Duty. Like I love like I'm country. Like I like guns. I like tactics. I like that shit. But when it came to actually like making a decision, I was like, fuck it. Like this is something I'd rather do this than go to college or do that. Because if I went to college, yeah, I was gonna be in school. It was gonna be a bigger school, but the way I was moving, like no. Like I needed to do something that was gonna get me away from South Carolina, get me away from the situation that I was in at that time. Like I needed me as a person needed to get a new situation.
I already know.
But far as it being like a patriotism thing, like no, like it was just like that.
That's just by coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair.
So that's why I ask people like, why did you join? Because like a lot of people think it's like, oh yeah, like that's what we call who, but no, like you learn that in the military. Because like once you get in it, it's not as patriotism as you think it is. It's really the people that you with. They make you love it. The army is in a structure as like school. Like it's literally just a big ass fraternity. Like like you learn shit. You can take classes. Like they teach you. That's all. It's a platform to teach you, and you can. It's never in learning. Like you can learn anything from fucking survival skills to goddamn flying a goddamn plane. Like whatever you want to learn, they have the class for it. They offer it to you, but it's the people that are around you is what's gonna make your experience.
Yeah, facts. And that's what I agree because that's why I like the boot camp. Everybody like, damn, you went twice and you like that every time? Hell yeah, because it was fun, bro. Like the experience around it, like the people around it is what made it. You know what I'm saying? What made it be like good. Like even like I said, like the sergeants, the drill instructors, motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like That shit was fun.
All that shit is the shit that you remember. Like I remember my drill sergeant. Like, my drill sergeant when I was coming, it was half blind, and he told me straight up. Like, and the crazy one, when I went in, I always told myself like, I even told my friends when I first went in. Like, I was jokingly, I was like, hey, when I go in, I'm gonna get hurt. And I'm gonna get a Purple Heart. And that was a joke. That was a joke. Like me just laughing with them. They're like, huh, we smoking, like niggas like. Yeah, you should do that shit. You gonna get paid. You gonna get paid. You gonna make money. Like, nigga, you gonna be rich. And then I go to base training. And I meet this nigga drill sergeant Willard. I'll never forget him. Drill sergeant Willard. And he so when you become a drill sergeant, it's like a extra service when you're in the military, like a duty. That's called a duty. So if you become an E6 or E5 or whatever, you have to do this. You have to either become a drill sergeant or you got to become a recruiter. Like, you got to, like, for a year or 2 years. Like, it's mandatory. Like, you got no choice. You going to do it at some point. And then if you don't do it at that time, you become E7, E8, you're going to do it then. Like, you going to do it. Like, there's no escaping it. But, so Drill Sergeant Willard, he was E5 at the time, so like E5 is like it's like a rare thing. Like, usually you're E6, E7, that's when you become a drill sergeant. But he's an E5 drill sergeant, but he was half blind, and the reason why he was half blind because he did the same thing I was. He came in as a bridge crewman, 12 Charlie, but he got voluntold due to a Bravo shit, and he went and got blown up, whatever, but lost eyesight in his left eye. And people used to make fun of him, even though the drill sergeant used to make fun of him and shit like that. But he was cool as fuck. He be speaking that real shit. Like, hey, bro, if you're going to do this shit, you're going to do this military shit, do it. But, like, be smart about it. Like, this shit's a business. Like, yeah, they going to laugh at you. They're going to joke with you. They're going to act like it's cool. But at the end of the day, this is your career. Like, this is a career thing. It's like being in the fucking NFL, in the NBA. This is your career. So, like, as you go along, make sure everything's documented. You get hurt, you do something, you do this. Make sure it's on paper. Make sure you got that. And at first, I was like one after the other.
Yeah, when you're younger,
you ain't trying to hear that shit. But then, once I got to my unit and she started registering, I was like, damn, this nigga just on Willie was like, he was speaking.
Yeah, I say that was like Sergeant Major, like
speaking game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's who put me on gold. Like, and that was 2008. And that nigga was like, some gold.
So people like that in my life, even not even just the military, just in my life, I shout them every day. Like, big shout out to Drill Sergeant Really. Like, you changed my life, not even knowing, because I wouldn't be right here to this day without him. Because he's the one that gave me those tools early to put me in a position to retire, and once I got hurt and actually say, hey, I'm hurt. Like, I can't do PT like I used to. Like, I was top of my class. Like, I was doing PT. I was but once I felt like my back was running out, my brain was not working the way it was, my headaches, I couldn't do the things I was. But I was set up because Just really told me, make sure you go get that shit documented. Nigga, you got a headache. You feel sick. Mm-hmm. Go to sick call. Do this, do that.
Do it all right.
And once I went and filed for my retirement, whatever, man, that shit was so easy. They said, oh, you gonna retire? They pulled my shit. They told me I had 1,011 pages of fucking documentation of medical work. When she said that, she said, you are good. I said, okay, ma'am. She said, I'm gonna throw you some paper in front of you, just sign. I said, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do. But yeah, like, so stuff like that. So it's like,
can you join now with like face tats and shit?
oh yeah, especially now. So the military taking everybody. So Obama, everybody love Obama. Obama did some great things. Yeah, he did. But he also did some hurtful things for our country. And one of the hurtful things is he also he pretty much desized our military. And the military right now is at the smallest it's ever been. Actually really, really small. And they're taking anybody right now. You got tattoos, you got fucking felonies, prior offenses. They don't give a fuck. Like, if you sign up right now, they're giving you bonuses. They give them like 20,000, 10,000. Like, they don't give a fuck right now. Like, you want to join, they're gonna take you. When I was in the military, when I was getting out, before my back and shit was documented.
Got me thinking, nah.
I,
I take that.
I was gonna do special forces, but special forces. The special forces.
Sign me up.
No, listen. The special forces sign up at that time was 60K. If you passed selection, you got 60K. And it was direct deposit. It wasn't no breakup. It wasn't no
That
like.
nigga said direct. The next morning, you
Yeah.
gonna wake up.
It wasn't no
60.
broken up. It wasn't no broken up per
In your
contract per your contract per year. No, it was. You got 60K direct deposit. You was there.
Sign me
So
up.
it's like.
Thing for me, not even then.
I fuck where I go to the Arby.
But now it's probably even higher. It's probably like 100K probably now.
You gotta convince motherfuckers now.
Yeah, you gotta convince me, 100K. I'm gone.
If they give you 100K right now to join the military, would you do it?
I'm gone.
You wouldn't do it?
Nope. Not on principle.
100K for 3 years?
Nope.
3 years.
Sign me
That's all
up.
you need. 3 years.
Sign me up.
3 years.
Nope.
Sign me up. My son will be.
Nope.
He's 6 right now. He be 9. Sign me up.
You do it?
Yeah.
Nope.
I ain't gonna cap with you. I do that shit right now. Like, 3 years?
I just need
That's it?
need a letter of recommendation from somebody.
3 years?
I don't like being told what to do right now, let alone for 3 years in a row.
I ain't gonna cap with you.
Look, though, it ain't
I'm
telling me what to do though.
It's
It's guiding me in the right direction. If you ain't no
Volunteer
bullshit.
me to nope.
And I already know a lot of motherfuckers in the
See,
military.
a lot of
they
people
gonna put you on game.
A lot of people think it's like telling you what you do, but it's like it's more of guiding you into a situation where it makes you think better. Like, to be real with you, like in the military, before I joined the military, I thought one direction. I thought
Look it up.
I thought more of like
Listen, I'm about to apply right now.
no, to be real with you. Before I joined the military, I thought more of like my situational thinking, like thinking of like, okay, this is the shit that I went through. This is shit that I'm going through right now. This is shit, the situation I am in. This is how I'm gonna plan for it. Like, this is how I'm gonna plan for the future. Then when I joined the military opened my eyes, and that's another reason why I call myself Wise Cam. There's another long story about it, but it's like actually like 10 reasons why I call myself Wise Cam.
Lord have mercy.
No, for real. Like,
I know there is.
No, but it's not even like some arrogant shit. It's
more like you said. It's a long story.
it is a long story, but I got it from one of my artists, past artists, but yeah, it is a long story. You're right, but yeah, going back to what I'm saying is like when I went in, I was thinking so one track minded, so thinking of like how it's not even to my own fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we were raised from parents, from school, just thinking of learning to work. You learn to work.
I ain't gonna lie.
You learn to fall in line. Like you say, you don't like to listen or you don't want to follow that path.
If I
but
go
it's
in
like
at this mindset,
you're already
it's different.
doing it. To be honest with you, and the military broke it down to me to a point where it's like when they say you go to the military, they break you down and build you back up. It's fucking real. Like
I bet.
They make you face your biggest fears, whatever. I'm talking about everything. Whatever you fear, they gonna make you face that shit. And like a man, like you gotta stand that bitch and face that shit. And they gonna look at you. And how you react is how they gonna fucking address you for the rest of that fucking series. So if you go in that bitch and cry, guess what? You the cry baby for the rest of the series.
He said,
If you
Myers,
go in that,
get your ass over that wall.
yeah, like I swear to God.
Or I'm a Spartan kick you.
That's how it was. And they break you down. And then once you get broken down, you get built back up, you're not getting built up the way somebody else want to build you up. Everybody thinks the military is going to build you up the way they want to build you up. That's not the case. They break you down and they allow you to build yourself up the way you want to be built up. But they give you the tools to be built up in a way that's going to be greater than the way that the fuck that you was built up in the way that you stepped in that door.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I had to realize. First I thought they was tagging me. I thought I was like, nah, bro, I'm this bad, bro. But no, once I realized that, that's when I became better. That's when I was like, oh shit. And I ain't gonna. For me, it was quick, but once I learned that, niggas was looking at me like, oh, this nigga think he better than everybody. I'm not better than anybody. It's like,
I'm just starting to enjoy it a little.
no, not enjoy it. It's just, I am just taking advantage of the tools that's in front of me. And if you're gonna hate on me because I'm taking advantage of the shit that you got too, that's cool. You can hate on me, but like I tell you right now with this day, the people that these other companies, they can hate, but you gonna hate because we got the same thing and I'm doing the same thing that you could be doing. That's cool. That's just a you problem to me. I'm just doing something that you should have been doing. That's it. And I'm gonna keep it moving.
What do you policy say? No face tattoos or hand tattoos?
No.
That's old.
No. In the military, there's a waiver for everything.
But
that's
that's
old.
what it said. It's waivers and shit.
Yeah, there's a waiver. There's a waiver for everything. You can get in the military. There's a waiver for everything.
Nigga, they let me get in there, bitch. I'm gone. I either do the Army or the Air Force. I'm smart enough for that.
What time is it, y'all?
Almost 4 a.m.
Oh shit!
Damn, it really is.
I ain't gonna cat with
I'm
y'all.
about to join him.
Oh damn, we got 3 watches. Oh,
What?
we gonna keep it going.
Oh, well.
They like, okay, these niggas talking their talk.
Oh, he say you're. Oh, she say you're. Shout out Rocky
Oh,
Love.
Rocky Love. Shout out Rocky.
Shout out Rocky Love.
Remember, Rocky, that's the one talking about she gonna put her titties in your mama's face.
Oh
What?
shit, I love her. Oh, ooh, no, I don't love, but
Remember,
damn.
that was the stripper they called them.
Oh, she called.
Yeah,
I said I went here.
that was the night that we had the live review. It was that night.
Oh, damn! Shout out! Oh, that's a fan.
Yeah,
Hey,
she been in every time.
hey, big shout,
I
big
seen her in
shout.
the comments every time. Every time we done had a live.
Oh, big shout out. Where you from though? Hey, hey, even if you ain't even tuned in no more, go ahead and put your where you from at? Where you from at?
She in Cali.
Mm.
I ain't mistaken.
Oh, we gonna be out there. Yeah, smell.
But look, nah, can't have me look into this shit. Fuck around, sign up for 3 years.
Nah, go ahead.
And then I know they get like discounts on a lot of shit. I know y'all do what? No down payments on houses, right?
Oh, you talking about for the military?
Yeah.
All right, so like some of the benefits is like well, I see some of the benefits. The reason why I joined is travel.
See,
And
that's
you-
really why I want it.
You get paid to travel. You get travel pay, TSA. I remember TSP. I forgot what it was called, but whatever. You get paid to travel. Like literally, it's per mile and per hour. So like wherever you go, you get paid. And as soon as you leave, like I'm talking about, as soon as your bag and you getting paid. Like that shit crazy. On top of the check, on your military check. Also, the school benefits.
Like
Yeah.
GI Bill.
No, even beyond the GI Bill. So like, while you're in the military, if you're going to school, it's free. And then if you get out, you can use GI Bill and you continue your studies, and it's free. So a lot of people go to the military and they get a degree while they're in the military, and then they pass the GI Bill, because GI Bill you don't have to use it yourself. You can pass it to anybody you want. So if you want to pass it to like your son, spouse, whatever, all you do is sign it to them, and they have it.
Pass down to 'em.
Mhm.
Oh, that's lit.
So a lot of people they'll join the military just to get their degree, get out, and then pass their GI Bill to their.
Okay, so
Child.
do the military like help you like set yourself up like financially? Like I know
See,
they give you benefits and shit. but,
That's
like,
what I wish they did, but they don't. Like, to be honest with you, like financially,
they
they
show you how to use your money and shit.
they gonna throw like brief
Like,
shit.
I'm talking about like breakdown.
No, they'll be like, oh, we had this financial class. They'll tell you like
The basic shit.
the basic shit, and they have like these little saving programs called the Roth, the TSP. I remember
You can't do shit with the Ross. I was just learning about the Ross yesterday.
all these are like future safe programs.
Yeah,
Like they're
You can't do shit until you like 59. You
yeah,
can't
like,
touch that
that's
shit.
all. That's all it is. That's all. They're gonna take. And the reason why they did give you those programs is because these banks are fucking giving the government money, of course,
Yeah, I know.
to do this shit. But it's like, to be real with you, like real financial literacy, no, I would not give them. I didn't learn anything about financial literacy at all in the military until I got out. Well, no, I learned financial literacy inside the military doing my own research. I used to preach to other people, and
About it.
they used to be like, "Oh, this nigga Cam or at the time it was Myers. He just talking. He just whatever." But yeah, look at me now, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Look at me now.
Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas still fucking miserable sitting in the motor pool looking at each other. Fucking
And I've been learning about trust funds. So like I'm trying to set up a trust fund pretty soon too.
them trust funds. I can't really give a lot. I would give kind, but I really don't know too much about it.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I just been reading it this week, and it's real interesting. Like how you could put all assets.
Damn, I'm really out of papers up.
And ain't no store close.
There is a store closest down the street, but I can't walk.
That nigga said I can't walk.
I can't. I would go if I could, but I can't.
My boy been asleep.
That nigga thought looked at me like,
I need to like go right back down.
well, yeah, yeah, that shit's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I hate talking about the military. That shit's so boring to me. Y'all like that shit. I hate that shit.
Don't y'all? That shit boring to me too.
Oh, okay, bet. I hate that shit. I hate talking about the military. When it comes up, I hate talking about this shit. This is so boring. Like, it's just not. Unless when I'm talking about the fucking Afghanistan. I love Afghanistan. Afghanistan was fun to me. Just because, like, the weed shit, man. What? If y'all don't know, Afghanistan weed grows fucking organically.
I know.
Imagine going in your backyard, you can grab a fucking plant of weed and fucking roll up.
That's why they was talking about the Afghan Kush.
Man, what? Man, that shit's so goddamn lovely. That's the only thing I really missed when I was over there. I was like, damn. And that's me going over there naive, not even knowing about no drug shit or whatever. Me, I'm just going over there thinking like, damn, I'm about to fucking die. Like, I'm like,
I'm about to blow up.
like what? Y'all sending me over here to search for bombs? Like, bro, like that's literally, yeah, y'all like we're sappers. Yeah, go over there. Yeah. Our RCP 45. RCP means route control. Oh, route something patrol.
See, my cousin was in there search and rescue shit for the Marines.
No, sir. I'm not looking for no damn bomb. Well, I was, but I wasn't looking for no damn. If I could have chose, I wouldn't. But it was experience.
I bet that was some crazy shit.
Definitely an experience, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I'd be drunk as hell every time I get in one of them vehicles.
So Afghanistan is illegal to drink liquor. So if you got caught drinking liquor, not only would you get punished by our law, but their law.
You get with both times.
If they caught you. So if we just caught you, of course you'd be punished. But they caught you, bro, there's no protection. Like, damn, bro, you get, bro, they kill niggas like this. They hang, like, lynch, like, public square lynch. Like, yeah, like, yeah. It's a Muslim country. Alcohol, Muslims cannot drink.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know they don't. It's definitely a drug.
They smoke
Yeah, I know.
hashish all day, but
And they fuck with that cat.
and the crazy part is they're not supposed to be drinking, but they used to tap on our window all day. Hey, you get us liquor, American, Ciroc.
Everybody loves Ciroc.
We get you whatever you want. You get you whatever you want. So like, they want it, but they can't drink legally. If they get caught by the government, over a drink.
See,
Imagine over a drink.
Sometimes I'll be glad I live in America.
I'm so learning that like this is a saying that we say in the military. Some of us not greener on the other side. Everybody thinks the grass is greener on the other side.
It's only greener where you are. That
Yeah, man. What? Over there, I'm thinking like a lot of people. Oh man, America's so bad. Like, yeah, they did this, they did that.
Did we get to drink?
Man, I went over there.
Did we get to smoke?
Man, fuck that. I'm happy to be over here. Fuck. Man, fuck that. I'm happy to be over here. Even in some places in Africa. Like, Africa's not a fucking country. It's a fucking continent. And a lot of them countries in Africa is fucked up. It is fucked up. Even South Africa.
They going crazy. Kenya and they been going crazy.
Everybody's like, oh, South Africa's the greatest part of Africa. Man, you know, South Africa's having the biggest revolt in fucking history.
Mm-hmm.
South Africa, the niggas, us black people are fucking overthrowing the white people. They're French niggas. Bro, they are literally, their slums over there, the ghetto is full of white people. Imagine walking to the ghetto, it's nothing but white people.
That's what they did with people who were from there in the first country.
That is what is happening in South Africa right now. People are, oh, it's great, it's doing this, it's doing it. And it's like, no. And to be honest with you, yeah, in retrovert, like, yeah, it's great, cool, yeah, we're getting our revenge, cool. But my whole thing is like, if we gonna come to, we're a race at the end of the day. Like, we are a human race. Like, before we made it, there was other humanoids on this fucking planet. People can deny it. People can say religion says otherwise, whatever, blah, blah. But scientifically, some shit that, like I said early in my the early podcast that we had, science is literally us already questioning everything, and somebody already questioned what the fuck we came from, what the fuck we are, and they already saw that there is multiple different human species. So we are the only human species that actually survived during the human species era for survival. And our humanoid species, what was Homo sapien species, originated from where? Africa. Africa is where the beginning of our race started. And yes, our pigment started as darker skin pigment. And it wasn't even like, it's like, oh, this race is better. There was no other race at the time. There was only the Homo sapien, because we are the only ones that survived the whole ice age and whatever was going on in the planet. And once we migrated and did our thing, this is where these other races started to sprout.
They came from the different climate and from the different areas that we adjusted to as humans. So then we started
Exactly.
coming up with different adaptations, like same as birds and everything else.
Exactly. And
everything adapts over time.
Everything adapts over time. And a lot of religions try to say no. There's no such thing as adaptation, no such thing as evolution, but that's not true.
Bro, I know you seen them polar bears. They start getting them webs in between their feet.
Yeah,
They be
because
swimming so
they're
much.
Because they're breeding with brown bears.
and they're
No, because
evolving.
they're evolving because they swim in the water so much. So now their skin or their, whatever, however their body parts is, like,
You say what?
Polar bears always have webs. They're really
no,
good swimmers.
not in between their fingers, like how they started to do.
No,
in the last-
they don't have webs. Like,
Like it was small, but now they're breeding with brown bears. It's becoming more pronounced, but they're very good swimmers.
Yeah,
Oh, they are good swimmers
but
already,
We
naturally.
talking like the web, like
they're developing
Yeah.
because they have to swim more.
because they have to swim in water. And then like even some fish, like the gills and all that shit, like I was watching a lot of that shit, like even alligators and crocodiles. Like I like to watch documentaries on shit like that, like Earth's evolution and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like, and they were just basically like explaining like that, like how it's so many animals having to adapt to all the climate change. Like, and there's some that they're dying off because they can't adapt. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
the ones that are strong enough, they adapt. Like their body's adapting. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, damn, that shit crazy as hell.
And that brings me into climate change. Like a lot of people, debate climate change. Like
That shit real.
I'm to the point where it's like, look back to when you were growing up and the weather and everything that was going on around you when you were growing up.
That's why I say it was barely any hurricanes when I was growing up.
In South Carolina, there was barely any snow. Like we never had no snow.
It
Snow was a
hella snow.
rare occurrence. Like it was like an every 5 year event.
Fuck.
But
Snows every day.
now every year we got snow.
Man, it's been
That right there is a climate change thing. Here in Texas, me and my few years, I've been here for 7 years. In this 7 years, my first 3 years, I ain't never seen no snow in Texas. But the past 4 years,
facts.
we seen snow, and it's getting worse. Like last year, me and my whole family here in Paradox, we was trapped in a fucking hotel because we had no power because of fucking ice storm here in Texas, Austin, Texas.
Oh, it was black ice too.
Because of fucking ice. That's just crazy.
Everybody was driving like bitches. Pure
Yeah,
bitches.
because you from fucking Chicago.
Semi trucks was hitting on their brakes. All the cars around them hitting on their brakes. But everybody want to drive fast though. You want to drive fast and then you want to hit your brakes when that ice come out of nowhere. You stupid motherfucker.
Damn!
It's like you see this shit, and if you don't, all them big ass trucks, y'all come from the Midwest anyway. Y'all should know better.
Exactly. And that's another thing. Like here in Austin, it's like a melting pot. Like people from all around the
It's
country.
Orphan City.
So it's like a lot of these niggas don't know how to drive in the fucking snow. Like I don't know how to drive in the snow. Like I don't.
I know a
Well,
lot of people that don't know how to drive.
Now I know how to drive in the snow because the military taught me. But before I joined the military,
So what was
hell no.
What was the coldest place you ever been to? Like
Korea, South Korea, hell yeah, South Korea, man. What I'm talking about, snow as high as this table, every year.
Yeah, that's Chicago. We do
Every year.
We do backflips and shit like that.
Fuck that, man.
Off the roof of the
I'm
house.
talking about the lake. I'm talking about a lake,
Frozen,
frozen solid. We had to blow that shit up just to fucking work in it.
bro. Detroit, they be racing cars on that shit. On Lake Michigan, they be racing cars when that bitch freeze up.
Well, I'm talking about we had to blow that shit up to make it liquid. We had to put bombs on like a C4.
Yeah, I know.
One here, a couple feet out, another one there, a couple feet out, another one there, a couple feet out, another one there, a couple feet out. There was a science behind it.
Fuck, y'all need some water.
You put it on there, boom, you blow that shit up, and then now you got some liquid, and you build your bridge on that. And then you have a time limit to build the bridge because it's going to freeze back. So you got to build it, and then
That bitch freeze
once it freezes, it's locked in place. And then you want to remove that shit, you got to go out a couple feet and then blow it up. Like, it was crazy. Like, bro, I'm like, damn, this is fucking crazy. Like, living this climate. And it reminded me of like living in this place like Chicago, like where it gets cold. Like
Yeah.
I never grew up like some shit like that, like where it
Like-
gets that cold.
Like people don't even warm their cars up. Like down here, like if it get cold, people don't warm their car up. Like they'll turn that bitch on
And go.
and take the fuck off. Like immediately. Like you ain't give your car not even 5 minutes. Like at least give your car 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, like, you gotta-
you gotta start that bitch. You gotta get the blood flowing in your shit. Cause if not, that's how your car fuck up. Like, and I learned that from being in Chicago. Like,
Yeah, like
I watched so many niggas
experience.
just take off like. 2 weeks later, that bitch fucked up.
that shit.
You like, damn, nigga, what's?
That shit cocking.
Cause you ain't give your shit no proper maintenance, stupid motherfucker.
And sitting there, like looking at them like, damn, why my shit fucking
Facts.
up? Like, damn.
Nigga shit start clicking. But snow will fuck your shit up.
And I heard that like snow was really like.
And
So, like, me-
it'll deteriorate your shit because they gotta throw salt most of the time down.
So me driving a rear vehicle, like a rear wheel vehicle, like a Mustang, you drive a Mustang.
Everything.
Man,
shit
what?
gets stuck.
Driving that shit just in the rain, like that shit was bad. But when the snow hit,
That shit
man,
gets stuck.
what? I used to, man, I'm like, man, just going down the street. I'm like, man, fuck, do I want to go down the street? Like,
All-wheel drive.
what? If you ain't got no all-wheel drive,
You fuck. If you
That-
ain't got no all-wheel drive, you need 2 2x4s in your trunk.
yep. Cause like when that shit hit, like when that black ice, that ice, even just regular ice, like bro, that shit.
That's why I say that black ice. That's that shit you don't see. Like you don't even know it's there until you bust. Like you know how many times I bust my ass going to school, like walking to and from school, or just walking from class, like building to building on that black ice.
That shit
I
just.
bust my ass every 5 minutes. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's where a lot of niggas got balance. Fucking black ice.
That black ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Black
Try
ice.
doing that shit all day.
Black ice ain't no joke,
Looking
man.
like a fucking retard.
Damn, hey. Who is it? Nari, one of y'all connected. Y'all gotta disconnect. Nari, disconnect to the
One of y'all connected.
disconnect to the where your phone at?
Oh, you talking about the big one?
To task cam. Disconnect.
Oh, that's definitely.
Yeah, disconnect to this.
How the hell they connect?
Now where your phone at? All right, y'all. We gonna disappear for like our boy's gonna disappear for like 2 seconds. All right, we back.
I ain't gonna lie, that movie was gangster as hell.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
They should have made a game.
They did.
Nah, I'm talking about to the quality of it now, man. Like they did, but it was for the time it was great. But I feel like if they had what they put into video games now, into that Chronicle Race game, it was so
Like,
fucking
I always wanted them eyes, nigga.
for real though.
Like, that's what made me start thinking, like, that movie started making me think I could really see in the dark.
I can't kinda.
Something, Sean? What the fuck did you become a punk for? You talking to me?
What? These just hitting them or? Hey, 4:30 King Road Hour now. Say what? Say what?
My sister
When the girls start eating dill pickles and flaming hots, that's when you know they pregnant.
My sister had 3 kids. She ain't had no weird cravings. She just ate a lot of random shit. It wasn't no craving like my sister's first pregnancy. My older sister.
My
Her
auntie,
craving was mashed potatoes.
my auntie couldn't eat macaroni and cheese at all.
Word, the smell. Yeah, my friend was like that.
And that was her favorite thing to eat.
My friend was she couldn't stand like any type of pepper.
When it comes to beef, I'm Hitler. Man, just the other day, almost caught another case, but I had to keep it brief, my nigga. Fucking up the feng shui, if Lucas brother Wade, then you know I'm brother Devon.
Shout out to Raven for bringing me motherfucking deal joint.
Man, what?
I do the fashion that's plenty ocean.
Shout out to Lace for this deal.
They never catch my collie coat. They already told me I'm the
turkey, ham, cheese. Fry that bitch and put them chips in it. You feel me? On the inside.
Then you dip it in the mashed potatoes.
You ain't never dipped your sandwich in the mashed potatoes? Because them baseball lunch shit nasty as hell. Make you that jailhouse ass bologna sandwich. That's why I like the PB and J shit. Yeah.
We only listen to the bad.
Nigga ain't got no more rubber.
I know, man. This shit.
Nigga ain't got no more snacks.
You got no more liquor.
No more drink.
Oh,
Nigga, hey, that's what it sound like.
it might be that time.
We go to the Mars of burning inside. I'm sorry, we dance with the devil. Gemstone, rhinestone, bezels, love, sex, pain, whatever.
Man, Uber is not trying to let me be great.
Love, sex, pain, whatever. We go to the Mars of burning inside. I'm sorry, we dance with the devil. Gemstone, rhinestone, bezels, love, sex, pain, whatever. It's feeling inside. Can't go back, I won't ever. Young, stressing, moving off pleasure. Intuition told me do better. We go to the Mars of burning inside. I'm sorry, we dance with the devil. Gemstone, rhinestone, bezels, love, sex, pain, whatever. It's feeling inside. Can't go back, I won't ever. Young, stressing, moving off pleasure. Intuition told me do better. Made a promise I had to do better. For the love of my life, I'm confessing my pain in this letter. I promise, I'm making it better. Reversing the pain and I'm changing the weather. I'm changing the weather, cause no one likes rain and pain. We all like treasure. We go to the Mars of burning inside. I'm sorry, we dance with the devil. Gemstone, rhinestone, bezels, love, sex, pain, whatever. It's feeling inside. Can't go back, I won't ever. Young, stressing, moving off pleasure. Intuition told me do better. We go to the Mars of burning inside. I'm sorry, we dance with the devil. Gemstone, rhinestone, bezels, love, sex, pain, whatever. It's feeling inside. Can't go back, I won't never. Can't go back, I won't never. I can't go back, I won't never.
Consistency.
I ain't gonna lie, shorty ass on that video was fat as hell.
This feeling inside.
I was about to say, I know that little bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I be knowing all the niggas bitches.
Ooh, nee. I ain't gonna cap with you. I like that we can play unreleased music and not be copyrighted.
Oh, I said it's all original.
It's all original. This song right here, it registers with me right now.
Cam finna try to listen.
Ain't no running back to me, yeah. I know you know what you did to me. You fucked me up and changed me intrinsically. There ain't no running back to me, yeah. I know know what you did to me. You fucked me up and changed me intrinsically. You messed with my energy and fucked me up mentally. Yeah, try to say that I won't go far. Love you every day through your scars. It's hard to love somebody with a broken heart. I don't want a new fresh start. I just wanna play my part. Yeah, I just wanna find the things meant for me. Change the things around me, emotions, I want the best for me. Isolate the pain, throw it down the drain, wash away and breathe. Never know which way to go, there's so much in the sea. I done touched real racks and when dead broken, it's just not fun. I done fucked too many big things up and been forced to run. Mama said stay with me, my baby, please don't touch no gun. Keep your head up in this world and never trust someone. Energy can break your sun. Keep your head up in this world and never trust no one. I done touched real rocks and when dead broken, it's just not fun. There ain't no running back to me, yeah. I know you know what you did to me. I know you know what you did to me.
D-Mark got that heat on.
There ain't no running back to me, yeah. I know you know what you did to me. You fucked me up and changed me intrinsically. You messed with my energy and fucked me up mentally, yeah. Try to say that I won't go far. Love you every day through your scars. It's hard to love somebody with a broken heart. I don't want a new fresh start. I just wanna play my part.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to like broken heart shit and sad shit, that boy PNB, bro. Man, that's that nigga lame. Like, he do got some R&B shit that will register to y'all niggas out there with some broken heart. Nah, for real. I'ma keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. This is life lessons by that boy PNB.
You said that you love me, your 3 years have gone by. It's the same number, no phone call. Didn't even think about changing my number. I know you with somebody else. Know that you watching, no liking my pictures. Comments and sharing my shit. It's the same shit from the time we was kids. Checking me out with subliminal hints.
What the hell happened? Oh shit, what up? Oh goddamn.
I'm trying to hear that shit.
I guess not. They don't want it. Dang, bro. Hey, PNB. They don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, I don't know what happened with that shit.
That shit turned off on.
Oh, it
This
muted.
shit from the time we was kids, checking me out with subliminal hints. Sit back and smoke, damn all the time fly. I be so high up on cloud 9, I don't even know how I feel. Taking these pills just to make something real. Internet seeing too much that ain't real. Desensitize me for things that I feel. Thinking I'm losing, but something ain't real. Thinking I'm losing, but something ain't. Life is hard to be honest. I've been knocked to the lowest. I've been trying to get on my shit. Ain't never get a chance to notice it. I know a couple bitches that would say I ain't shit, but I still here, so I stay focused. I've been lost in a photo focus. Yeah, I had a vision, but had no motion. Yeah, I just wanna make a difference and change things. Sometimes I'm feeling amazing. We all got our own big problem. Addiction and love is my main thing. It tends to push out all the good things. Why do I go around on bad things? I just wanna show to my mom I'm different. I just wanna prove that I'm something. I just wanna prove that I'm something. I just wanna prove that I'm good at my music. I know I can take off with something. I've been doing this shit for a while and I know that my music is meant for something. Like fire's no use for the running. We on borrowed time, go get you something. You love me, your 3 years have gone by. It's the same number, no phone call. Didn't even think about changing my number. I know you with somebody else. Know that you watching, no liking my pictures. Comments and sharing my shit. It's the same shit from the time we was kids. Checking me out with subliminal hints. You said that you love me, your 3 years have gone by. It's the same number, no phone call. Didn't even think about changing my number. I know you with somebody else. Know that you watching, no liking my pictures. Comments and sharing my shit. It's the same shit from the time we was kids. Checking me out with subliminal hints.
crazy.
The variety of the music that we got, like this is crazy.
We're going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna play one song like if y'all really fucking with us, like this is something I want to do to like for the exclusive fans that really fuck with us that be watching this, like we passing out and shit like that. This is a song that's never gonna come
You
out.
said when you passing out.
This is a song that's never gonna come out. You probably never hear this shit again.
I'm about to say you
But
playing
it's
it
one
now.
of my favorites.
You talking to me? You know that it's got to the death of me. I'm chefing like I got the recipe. I'm out on Laguna, I chill with the shooters, and I got a Smithing right next to me. I keep me a Ruger, that's for the intruders. You know that this shit is my destiny. 38, that's a special, just send them to heaven. Got shit, whole lot of got shit. Fuck that, send them to the mosh pit. Bad little shorty, she toxic. She tryna rub on my Johnson. All black like a nigga gothic. They send the shit, I ain't gotta buy shit. Shorty tryna run on my rocket. Gon' give me net like an ostrich. Say damn, Sean, you killing them. Nigga be going off adrenaline. Feeling like 50 Cent minivan. I'm Bernie Mac with the 20 twin. Know everybody in the city saying I'm rocking off me like I'm Killer Cam. But my niggas slide in a minivan. If I did it once, I did it again.
Yeah, again and again and again. I don't get no fucks, but you know that I'm a shit. Wake up in the morning, see my parents and repent.
What the fuck you mean? Now run with the
looking clean.
Yo.
Bitch, I don't recipe, what you mean? Hey, I'm just turned up at the tea. Off the toupee, yeah, off the dome. Huh, yeah, run over your home. Kicking dough with the steel toe. Hey, one take, it's your phone. Where they go? I be keeping on the Glock and yeah, I'm fucking on they thoughts. I be doing all this shit and yeah, these niggas steady talk. I be keeping all these racks up in my pants, yeah, I'll walk. Yeah, I'll walk on with a limp and yeah, these niggas, yeah, they hot. Yeah, they hot, stop. Wait, diamonds steady shining, yeah, I go hard. Wait, yeah, I got a bitch and yeah, she go hard. Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I got a Glock. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I shoot it. Niggas steady moving, and I do this shit, yeah, you know I'm riding cruising, yeah. Driving so fast, 200, that's on my dash, and I got a mag, look at him and then I laugh.
Got the drop, I seen that nigga with his hoe. He thought shit was sweet, I told him that it's automatic smoke. I ain't playing with you niggas, said it's time for me to go. They be screaming Bloody Mary, bitches murder what she wrote. Murder what she wrote, pistol on the toe. Pull up on him, we gon' let it blow. We gon' let it go, we gon' get him, we gon' let it know. We gon' let him know, we gon' pull up on that nigga with that 30, let it blow. They want some smoke now, they let it tote now. I'ma walk him down, I'ma blow him down. Word around town, that's a man down, that's a man down, that's a man down. They want some smoke now, they let it tote now. I'ma walk them down, I'ma blow them down. Word around town, that's a man down, that's a man down, that's a man down. We gon' lay him on his face with his hands down. Told her put him on a tag, that's a band now. We gon' make that shit clap like a band now. Told that bitch bring it back to the trap house. They want some smoke now, they let it tote now. I'ma walk them down, I'ma blow them down. Word around town, that's a man down, that's a man down, that's a man down.
Yes, sir. That's Automatic Smoke, produced by the Docs, nigga. But that's a song that's probably never gonna come out. But yeah, that's exclusive to that shit. I'm gonna play one more exclusive ass song before we get the fuck up out of here. It's that time. And if you hearing this song, if you tune in right now, this shit right here, I'm blessing your ears. I am blessing your ears.
Nigga say I'm blessing your ears.
You already know.
My nigga Nari can't handle his liquor.
Nah, for real. That nigga Nori out.
Out like a light.
Out like a light. Damn, I gotta find this song, y'all. I promise y'all it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it.
Girl, what the fuck? What?
I got you. I'm gonna play this one. I heard this one.
Oh, makes sense.
Hey, you talking to me?
Oh, this is a good one too. We're gonna play another one after this one, but
My diamond shine, baby, don't be afraid of the dark.
rest in peace, Big O.
Annie, are you okay where you are? Annie, are you okay? Little mama, just stay where you are. I can take you out of space, see the stars. I can take you out of space, go to Mars. When you up in the rave, see the stars. Baby, just don't play with my heart. You know I'm taking you far. Heard you like the ace of space, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards. This is a cease and desist. Shawty saw me, couldn't think to resist. I don't do no rebounds, ball with my team now. We in this thing now, no need to assist. Can't box with Supreme now, go check your team out. Niggas BC now, it seems more legit. The G since the T now, niggas know we out, niggas know we mount. B since the G. Then I tell her it's God, the man of your dreams. The planet of the apes, ain't no planning to sleep. I'm the man with the cake, I'm the man with the teams. I ain't Canada Drake, I ain't saving these teams. Understand what I say, understand what I mean. 100 grand in a day, spent the band on my jeans. Off the canvas, I paint, bitch, I am a little king. Out in Vegas with Rangers, I ain't baby T. My diamond shine, baby, don't be afraid of the dark. Annie, are you okay where you are? Annie, are you okay? Little mama, just stay where you are. I can take you out of space, see the stars. I can take you out of space, go to Mars. When you up in the rave, see the stars. Baby, just don't play with my heart. You know I'm taking you far. Heard you like the ace of space, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards.
Baby, okay.
Shout out Big O.
Baby, let's go away. Send the location in your place. Pop up, call it ace of spades. If you ready, baby, ride the wave. If you ready, baby, let's fly away. If you ready, baby, let's fly away.
R.I.P. Big O.
Hey, let's go to the stars today. Might end up in Mars today. Go shopping, go fuck up the cars today.
My diamond shine, baby, don't be afraid of the dark. Annie, are you okay where you are? Annie, are you okay? Little mama, just stay where you are. I can take you out of space, see the stars. I can take you out of space, go to Mars. When you up in the rave, see the stars. Baby, just don't play with my heart. You know I'm taking you far. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards. Heard you like the ace of spades, play your cards.
That right there is an exclusive by Who Loves Rashawn and Oh Life.
RPO, man.
R.I.P. Big O, man. R.I.P. Big O. Yeah, for real, man. That's my bro, man. I'm gonna play one more before we get out of here. I hope y'all enjoying what we doing here. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Cam. It's your boy O. I gotta say O. It's your boy Lo. And yeah, we in the building.
Fucking Liq.
Yes.
Got my nigga 902 Nari over there asleep.
Yeah, and my homegirl Raven. Raven with the fucking strokes. Well, she sleep. She knocked out. She can't respond.
Raven with the healthy snacks. I got healthy snacks. I don't want no fucking healthy snacks. I don't want no fucking cherries. I don't want no fucking bananas. I ain't want no fucking apples, but I did eat them.
Yeah, I don't want none of that.
I don't. I was drunk, so I needed something.
Nah, for real. All right,
Shout out to the dill pickles. Blaze.
I'm gonna play y'all one more exclusive before we get out of here.
Look, that nigga said
This
that
is
4 more
by
songs ago.
Two cold ass producers, like cold ass producers that y'all need to tap in with. Y'all don't know, and yeah, man, we gonna let that bit ride.
Nigga Cam leaking all day music.
You already know.
Fuck Uber, cause they not letting me get no fucking ride right now.
Man, fuck them.
wanna know who I'm with, what I'm doing. I told her, baby, go, don't worry about it.
Taking a flight with my homies, I know that you wanna see me, girl, don't worry about it.
Quit tripping, quit playing.
She gon' feel me when I say it.
You know I'm on my way home to you.
And I'm bringing back 100 bands.
She wanna know who I'm with, what I'm doing. I told her, baby, girl, don't worry about it.
Taking a flight with my homies, I know that you wanna see me, girl, don't worry about it.
Quit tripping, quit playing.
She gon' feel me when I say it.
You know I'm on my way home to you.
And I'm bringing back 100 bands. Don't keep throwing that ass on me because I'm the man. I just sit quick to switch, it ain't gon' jam. You heard that my plan was to catch him in traffic, and now the boy turned to a stand. And I feel like I'm floating way out in the ocean, my competition in the sand. And I hope that you feel what I'm saying. Got no opposition, only fans.
Hope that you feel what I'm saying. If I stick to the plan, then I'm finna come back with some bands. Distance been driving you crazy, baby, but keep waiting, I promise I'll see you again. I'm sorry, but I got a couple of plays to make. With night, we tryna get paid. Flying from state to state, we finna get famous. Yeah, bitch, we told you we make it. She wanna know who I'm with, what I'm doing. I told her, baby, go, don't worry about it.
Taking a flight with my homies, I know that you wanna see me, girl, don't worry about it.
Quit tripping, quit playing.
She gon' feel me when I say it.
You know I'm on my way home to you.
And I'm bringing back 100 bands.
She wanna know who I'm with, what I'm doing. I told her, baby, go, don't worry about it.
Taking a flight with my homies, I know that you wanna see me, girl, don't worry about it.
Quit tripping, quit playing.
She gon' feel me when I say it.
You know I'm on my way home to you.
And I'm bringing back 100 bands.
Yes, sir. That right there is from our fucking host. You already know. Nari and fucking Frosty, like that's just crazy. Like, yeah, y'all got to definitely when we drop that bitch, it's gonna go crazy next year. That's that 2023 shit. That's that futuristic shit. Like, yeah, y'all just got a little taste of it.
They don't even know it.
They don't even know. They don't even know. And I ain't gonna let them leave one more.
Bro, I knew he was gonna say that. Bro, Tesla.
One more.
I put $1 in Tesla today.
What happened?
I'm already down 50 cents. I'm at 51.
You know, Tesla lost like $8 billion last year, and now Elon Musk is now the number 2 richest man in the world. It's just crazy. But they're gonna make a bounce back. I heard.
You ever heard of Caesars Entertainment?
No.
Okay, so I heard them and a real estate company in New York. I don't know the name of the real estate company, but I heard they got to stop. And I heard Caesars Entertainment and them might be trying to make a casino.
Yeah, I don't want the casino. I ain't never been, but I'm down.
So, if the rumors that I heard is true, I put my little dollars in Caesars Entertainment.
No, I feel you.
So I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all got some little dollars, I don't know if the rumors is true. I only put $1 in there right now, and I'm gonna watch it.
You gonna put your little coins in there.
Put your coins in there, man, because if them and this real estate company get together and make this casino, and I heard it's supposed to be in New York. Again, this is all rumors.
And that shit boom.
If that shit hit,
Yeah, want to be ahead of that game. Yeah, feel me. So go ahead and
I was mad when I didn't invest in Chipotle. Damn! Chipotle was like $30 when I first seen it, like stock wise.
Yeah.
I was like, man, all right, I'll catch it when I catch it. I'm like, all right, I'm thinking that bitch gon', take a little time. No, that bitch spiked, nigga. Chipotle went to like 100.
How long did it take?
Probably, I won't say like 9-10 months.
Raps and all, like, damn,
I'm trying to tell you, it was like 9-10 months. Like right after that, it was like 9-10 months.
9-10 months.
Cause Chipotle was popping up everywhere, like boom, boom,
Be
boom.
honest with you, it's not bad on ROI. It's not bad at all.
Like, and then it took it like a full year, and then that bitch shot up to like.
Damn, we really out of raps.
That's why I said we out. That's why I say how far is the store?
Down the street, low key. Low key's walking distance.
Niggas don't have
We
to.
might have to
Take
put a
that.
little bit on pause.
Yeah, we'll come back, man. We finish this conversation, man. I'm up.
But I ain't gonna tell you, I'm play one more song before we get the fuck up out of here. You already know it, and we gonna hit that. And this is right here is a super exclusive. Sean, if I played this song Hula Rashawn would be
And I be on them.
man.
I be on them cryptos.
Last one. Oh, we big on that crypto. We already know.
I like dividends too. I mean, I like a mixture. I like a diverse profile.
And this is a song right here that a lot of people don't got. Promise you they don't got this one.
Hey, yo, Miro, you ain't in.
God!
They ain't never love me, I ain't rain me up. I ain't do the lovey-dovey, Damon dash. I remember I was with shorty, said I came too fast. I was down, I was bad, man, I came in last. I ain't trip about it, I just made the cash. At first I tripped about it, that shit made me smash. Come to think about, she had the fakest ass. Now I'm starting on them, man, I make them mad. Pass me the light, I burn the bridges with it. When you get my money, I need interest with it. I don't care if I hurt your feeling, nigga. I don't care if you take offense, little nigga. Yeah, you know I gotta break the shit down, yeah. Yeah, you know I gotta break the shit down, yeah. Dancing on the diamonds look like Chris Brown, yeah. Dancing on the diamonds look like Chris Brown, yeah. Bitch, quit talking, make me miscount, yeah. Bitch, quit talking, make me miscount, yeah. No, I'm not for sale, don't do discounts, yeah. No, I'm not for sale, don't do discounts, yeah. Somebody big got me in my feelings. When I drink everything, gotta get the triple. Somebody big got me in my feelings. When I drink everything, gotta get the triple. Have you doubted me and I didn't forget it? Yeah, you doubted me and I didn't forget it. Yeah, you
This song
doubted
right
me
here
and I
is
didn't
so
forget it.
like,
Yeah,
he's
you
like,
doubted me
what
and
am
I
I
didn't
do with
forget
this?
it.
I was like,
Yeah, you
man,
doubted me and I didn't
I
forget
don't
it.
know. Like this
Yeah, you
song
doubted
is
me and I didn't forget it. Yeah, you doubted me and I didn't forget it.
so
Yeah,
lit.
you doubted me and I didn't forget it.
Yeah, you got a vibe. And this is not on wrist. It's not coming on wrist. This is a exclusive Sean, Clueless for Sean, like
Private label.
surprise, like drop. Yeah. And we gonna end it right there. Yeah. If you're not following us, please follow us right now. That Paradox Productions on 103. It's your
Big.
boys Wise Cam.
It's your motherfucking boy in Stay Life Low, man. Can't forget the LLC, man.
Yes, sirski. And we live at the docks. And we gonna catch y'all on another day. And y'all better tune in. Let's go.